Me? Con gaga. Hi, chat room. I realize if you don't know what that is, that's probably the most fucking confusing thing ever. Me. Con gaga. Do you guys even know what that's from? Hi, chat room. Hello, hello, and welcome. Today is a special day. This is a special stream, actually. This might just be a nostalgic stream, I would say. And I'm in a really, really great mood. So a lot of good things are ready to happen. Me? Gungaga. I have been having a bit of a, what do we call these? Like a verbal stem that I can't get rid of. And I chose this one so that I could infect everyone around me. And you can see it happen. You can actually see it happen in live, like real time. Look around you. Look at all of the people in the chat. Every person, you're infected now, all right? You've got this. You've got the same thing that I do. Me? Gungaga, okay? I actually did deliberately choose this stem. And I know that's gonna sound crazy, but I went out of my way to do this. So this is my master plan. I'm gonna tell you guys the real truth here. This is my channel, so I'm gonna tell you the secrets. Everybody has been going aga goo goo, okay? Aga goo goo. You remember that one? I saw everybody saying that, and it reminded me of me, gungaga. I saw it. I saw that connection. I was like, oh, dude, everybody is saying aga goo goo. I bet you I could me gunganga them. And it worked. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, and they're all upset about it. And I find it thrilling to say. My favorite part about it, oh, Winston's crying. My favorite part is I've never played a Final Fantasy game other than 14. And I think that really pisses people off. I'm pretty sure people get very upset that I have never played the game that is from. Supposedly it's like 200 hours in as well. I don't think I'm going to play them. I might. Me? Gongaga. I mean, I guess I could play them. It's the kind of thing where it's like I would want to do it on stream, but guys, I don't even know what to tell you. 200 hours of any Final Fantasy on my channel would kill my channel. All right, let's just be honest. Let's not play games here. Me? Gongaga, okay? Let's put all that to the side. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about today's show. I'll obviously do my intro on camera after, but let me just give you the rundown. Today, I will be ranking 10 different cereals, okay? And I'm going to decide which one of these is the best of these cereals. Now, there might be a tie, there might be a draw, you never really know. It could go any direction. But I've chosen these 10 cereals because they are not just 10 iconic cereals. They are 10 cereals that also have very distinct mascots from my childhood, okay? Very, very important that we remember that detail. It's not just mascots. It's not just cereal. It is the mascots of my childhood, all right? Name a cereal mascot right now. Go ahead and name one. I know you can think of at least 5, okay? That's it. That's right, Tony. Tony the Tiger. I'm gonna just point out right now that I believe Tony the Tiger is the mascot of all cereals of all time. I believe Tony the Tiger is like the champion of all of them. I'm just gonna put that out there now, all right? Toucan Sam, Apple Jacks guys. Oh, dude. You like my MC man. They don't even do that anymore. That's gone. They're babies now. Did you know that? They've turned them into babies. Genuinely. Yeah, I'm serious. I have the box right here. I can't show you yet. Yeah, they're babies. It's really disturbing. They've been like lobotomized like Patrick was. Not good. But anyway, we're about to get on the camera. It's about to be showtime. I just want to let you guys know that I really missed you, to be honest. Man, I had my stream set up at 2 p.m. today. and I was really about to just go for it, but that would have kind of sucked, because a lot of you guys wouldn't get the chance to see the stream. But man, it almost happened. Last time you saw me, I was running a fitness class on Saturday, and now I am going to eat 10 bowls of cereal and throw up in front of you. I hope you're ready for that. But if you're ready, then there's only one way to prove it to this great mighty mountain of people. That's right. There is only one such phrase, one that could invoke the greatest power of my creation. That's right, if you're ready for today's very breakfasty cereal morning themed show, whatever it is, let me hear you say, show me, Gongaga, the meat. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. There we go. Hey, what's going on, baby? And welcome in. Today it is the Battle of Cereals. That's what today's show is all about. I have behind me 10 boxes of cereal, several of which are iconic to all of our childhoods, but namely in the fact that they all have very unique, very distinct mascots. I am going to be ranking today's cereals not just on their delicious taste, but also on their mascots and how well I could take them on, which I believe firmly that I can handle all of them. I'm going to put that down now. I haven't looked at a lot of these boxes since I was a kid, you know what I mean? It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've really looked at any of these. But I'm planning to go through every single one of them and then get sick at the end. And I'm gonna just jump in front. Okay, you see that guy right there? Do you see that person that is begging me to gamble? Ban that guy forever and never let him back in the gates. I have no idea why you're begging for me to gamble, but I hope you can beg your parents for forgiveness for the disappointment you've brought to all of their families and all of their friends. You're gone. You're gone forever. Yeah, I'll never see you again. Mods, please ban that guy. Mods, please. There's no mods in the room. Yo, what up, Josh? Welcome in. We'll do the intro after we get the hoodlum out. Foolish. Welcome in, Raiders. Listen, dude, I'm trying to set my tone here, and you come in here begging for gambling? That is not the way to treat any creator. Think. Do not gift a sub to gamble, please. You are a bad influence on that guy. That's a dear motherfucker. Dude, Esper Josh, what's going on, baby? Why'd you raid in here? What are you even doing? We just started the show. Hey, Arar, can you bring some Cinnamon Toast Crunch with you to Vexpo? Do you not have that over there? Okay, all right. We got to get on this thing. We got to lock in, guys. Dial it back in. The one fool is out. The courtyard is cleared. Back in the zone. Me? Gongaga. Okay, let me set the tone with a little bit of music too, because I like having something just moving. Here we go. All right. I am not just looking at these cereals for their delicious taste, but I am also looking at them for their many mascots. Now, I haven't looked at most of these boxes in a very long time, but you know what I've really seen? They have lobotomized most of our childhood characters. I'm really thinking of Apple Jacks. They've turned the apple and the cinnamon stick into actual babies, and I don't mean like Boss Baby, but like they've lobotomized them. They are not adults anymore. This is a baby, and this is also a baby. Why? I'm sure they don't even sing or like cause a ruckus anymore. That's probably like all gone, and that's kind of a bummer. I'm kind of saddened a little bit by that, but what can you do, right? Now, I will go through every single one of these, rate them individually, try every single one, and eat them and make them delicious. But I kind of just want to go my own speed on this. I'm afraid if I go fast, I'm going to throw up. Also, I'm probably going to get really hyper because it's going to be like 400 grams of sugar. So either by the end of this, I'm going to feel really good and refreshed and nostalgic, or dead. And there's only one way to find out. It is to get there. So I'm going to set aside my trusty tools. And I am going to present to you all of the cereals for today's episode. mix all of them at the end? I might do that. I might mix them at the end, maybe. That's a big maybe. Now, like I was saying, there's one thing that I want to just go ahead and nip in the bud, cut it at the core, pull it at the stem, yank it at the roots, chop it at the feet. One thing I'm going to just stop now, okay? And I'm going to be very, 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 very serious about this, okay? I know that your favorite cereal isn't here. I know, and I know, okay? I get it, it's cool, I get it. Your favorite cereal is not on the stage, and that's fine. The reason is because these are the only ones with mascots, and it's not because they're better cereals. This is not the top 10 of all time. I'll be honest, while I was in the grocery store aisle, I had an idea. Let me know if this sounds good to you. What if I did the ultimate cereal tier list of all time, where I ranked every single cereal ever, every single one of them? And that is the official rankings of cereals. Ever, all of them, every cereal. I actually got into contact with a cereal hookup, somebody that can get me the weird cereals, the ones that have been discontinued. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing something big like that. So instead of just these 10 mascot-worthy cereals, we're talking the whole 9 yards, okay? That's the deal. That's the long-term plan. But for now, I think we just dip our toes in the milk of our mornings and enjoy breakfast cereals for these 10 that I have presented. Understood? Great. Cool. Before we begin, I just want to talk about a couple of things. First of all, probably the most important thing. I don't know if you guys have seen, if you're not in my Discord, I know you have not. I have announced for the very, very first time, I'm going to be trying to do something that I am afraid of doing, and I think I'm going to fail, which is probably not the most powerful vote of confidence ever. But I am going to be attempting a 24-hour stream. This will be my very first time doing one. But not just any 24-hour stream. Over the course of 24 hours, I will be playing any game you ask for. Genuinely, any game. You name it, I'll play it. I have put together a bit of a form. The team put it together. I didn't do that. The team put together a form for you guys if you want to join my Discord and you want to submit 5 games, be them Switch 2, Wii, or PC. Maybe even going to add some more later on, but those 3 powerful devices, if you choose 5 games and put them in there, there's an almost guarantee that I will play them on stream. The way it's going to work is over the course of 24 hours, every hour that we finish a game, you guys are going to choose the next game that I play for an hour. So it should potentially be up to 20 plus games, which is crazy. I've never done anything like this. Honestly, I'm feeling like I'm getting old. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like I'm getting old. And I just want to see if I can do this. So I'm challenging myself. This is also my gentle softball toss to Red Bull to let them know that I'm an athlete. I'm a gaming athlete, okay? All right? That's the deal. Aside from that, I don't think I have anything else that I want to tell you guys about. I always write my notes down. Let me just make sure. I feel like we're good, right? What up, deep fried? Did I really need to write that down? Okay, there are 2 notes. You want to know what the first one says? Me? Going gaga. I don't think I needed to write that down. But I did. Oh, I should also add on that 24-hour stream. That's going to be in July. You have all of June to submit your games. You have until, I think, the 26th or 27th to submit. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I have so many to work through, but I could always use more. I want everybody's games to be there. And don't feel like anything is too niche. Actually, how about this? Nothing is too niche. Let me show you something, okay? And this is a bit of a spoiler, but it's because I respect you guys. I can do stuff like this. Where is this? What did I do with them? They're over here. Okay. I I just got some games in the mail, okay? I gotta see which one this is. I can't show you the package. Okay, that's that one, so it's this one that I want to open. Hold. Trust me. Can you see me? I'm trying to go into... Can you see me in the reflection? You should be able to see me over here. I'm opening a package. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? He's making horse sounds. Oh, no, I need scissors. Oh, I need scissors. Fart. Wait. Hold. Oh, it's happening. Okay. Here it is. This is my proof of concept right here. I hope this is what I think it is. See this? Do you know what this is? This is my proof that in this 24 hours I could play any game, and I do mean any game. No, it's not bubble wrap. There's more. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, shit. Dude, wait a minute. Did you just, like, buy out half of my throne? Okay, buddy. No, not the hobby horse! You know, that's not a fun thing for me. Like, I didn't want the hobby horse. I did that out of respect for a friend. Oh, you'll get it. You'll get what you asked for. You want hobby horsing? You'll get hobby horsing. All right. Here it is. This is my proof. Any game you name, I will play. Even as niche as Nerf and Strike Elite. I had to track this down, okay? This game, I tracked it down, but you know why it was so hard to find? Because I specifically ordered the one that came with all of the booklets and pamphlets and the original stuff. Because I'm the only person in the world that's collecting this game. And it was $6. That is with shipping. And somebody asked for this, by the way. This was specifically asked for. Whoever wanted this, you asked for this. This is yours. Thank you for paying for the Thank you for the 600 bits. Well, there we go. Hey, check that out. There's a good turnaround. That's that. There's so many games. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Listen to me, all right? This is not me fishing for any reason other than to be perfectly honest with you. I ordered one very, very special game. Somebody asked for it, but I was kind of already on the edge of wanting to get it. I ordered one game for the Wii that I have wanted since I was a kid, but never had. And it was $200. And I guess maybe that's a bit extreme for collecting a game. But the game, you may have heard of it. If not, you can Google it. It's a very special game. $200 I spent on this. By the way, I'm trying to go full-time. I need to be really smart with my money. That was not very smart. It is a little game called Rhythm Heaven Fever. $200 off of eBay to get that game. A very, very nice collector's edition. Got the full booklet. Everything's in there. A classic game that I never got the chance to play, and I want really bad. If you've never seen it, don't worry, I will be playing it on stream. Regardless of the 24-hour stream, if you guys don't pick it during that stream, that's fine. That's okay. I'm not going to be upset, just disappointed. I will still stream it, probably more than once, too. I've always wanted to play it. So that's that. That's the 24-hour stream. That's enough of me talking about that. The only other thing in my notes is an answer to a question I got earlier. Which one of you little shitbags said, "Did you lie?" at the grocery store earlier? Who? Who said it? I think I know who it was. Who said it? No, don't say, no, it's not all of you. No, it was not all of you. One of you said it, and I know one of you said it. It was all of us. Me. I did it. All of us. Me. Okay, assholes. Whatever. Yes, I did tell a bit of a fib at the grocery store today. And I don't know how you clocked me on that, because I haven't even told you anything, all right? But I will tell you in advance, so we can just drop this, and then I can eat the cereal so we can shut up, okay? Listen, am I turning red? Okay. I'm only embarrassed because you did it before I started, all right? Usually you guys, like, I get like 3-4 pieces into the event, and you're like, yeah, how'd you get that through the security check? Well, yes, I had 10 different boxes of cereal in my cart, and the lady checking me out, naturally, she asked what was going on. And I'm starting to think maybe I should just send somebody else to the grocery store so that I can't be involved in any of this. Like, is this good or bad? Like, for you guys, I think it's good, but for me, I think it's really bad. Okay, so I was in the checkout line. I had them very satisfyingly all lined up in a big box, right? They were all lined up. They fit the cart perfect. It's 10 boxes of cereal, the width of one cart, okay? And the lady asked, she said, it's a lot of cereal. You got something going on? I said, oh, yeah, I do. My niece is visiting me. This is the first time in 5 years I've seen her. And she's bringing 40 of her friends. I said that they were visiting for the first time in 5 years, and she was bringing 40 friends. And I wanted to give them like it was, okay, so she says, oh, so it's like a sleepover kind of thing. And I said, yeah, and I want to be the cool uncle. So I'm getting every cereal so that everybody gets what they want. And you know what she said? She said, you have got to be the coolest uncle I've ever met. You have to be just the most special person to have in your family. I said, it's the little things. And she went, oh. And I said, thank you. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Take it easy. I don't like when they ask if I'm like, I don't like when they compliment me afterwards. Maybe I need to lie in like a nicer way. Maybe I should be like, I'm feeding the homeless. And just leave and just be done. Or just say that I like cereal and nobody has to receive a lie. Instead, I'm feeding 41 children whom I haven't seen in 5 years, and I am a great uncle. It's actually partially true though, because I am an uncle. I have a niece. And if she did visit me, I probably would do this. The 40 other children I didn't need to add. I probably could have also chosen a more believable number, like 3. But I said 40 because 40 was the first number. All right? So yes, I did lie. And to whomever called me out, I'll see you next stream. All right, buddy? Sorry, excuse me. Okay. That's it. That's everything. Me, gone gaga. I'm ready to eat some cereals. I don't have a particular order I'm going to do this in. I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a box of cereal. I'm going to put that thing down. I'm going to dump some cereal in that bowl. I'm going to eat it. And then I'm going to tell you what I think. And I'm going to then assess the mascot afterwards. Mascot assessment happens after I eat the cereal. Does that make sense? I feel like that is the only fair way to do it. That way I'm invoking their nature into my soul. You know what I mean? No, say it again. I don't remember. All right, let me get my cereal bowl and let's do this thing. Wait. Whoa. What is considered a normal amount of cereal to eat? Because, listen, if I'm on my own and it's like, I want some cereal. You want to know the bowl that I would normally use? Okay. Here's a normal bowl. This is a normal bowl for cereal. This is a normal bowl of cereal. And when I am left alone and nobody's bothering me, I will typically use this bowl. It's a tiny bit larger. I mean, you know, a little bit larger. You know, because I'm a grown dude. I can do whatever I want. You can lick my balls, dude. I'm allowed to do this, okay? That's what I worked for. However, today, I don't know if I'm gonna use that bowl or if I'm gonna use one of these ramen bowls. I feel like this kind of gets in the way, doesn't? This is too much. And if I spin it, it's gonna start hypnotizing people. Are you gonna also test dry versus with milk? No. Do you want me to? I can. We'll use a normal bowl. I'll be a normal guy today. Like every other day. I'm always a normal guy. Just do it raw. You didn't have to type that. I would consider normal to be somewhere in between those two bowls. Okay. All right. Milk. I got an entire gallon of milk just for this, by the way. All right. Boom. What if I did that and it just exploded? Let's practice doing this 6 times until it explodes so I can get that clip and farm it. Content creator. Milk? Wait, what is it? There's like brown stuff on the milk, but whatever. I'm so hungry. Get my spoon. I only eat off of gold spoons. Everybody knows that. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the cereal ranking begins. First up on the block, Cheerios. This is Honey Nut Cheerios, the OG of cereals. This is like John's cereal in my childhood. This is also probably the easiest mascot for me to defeat. I would just tell you right now, dude's a little bee, like easy. I've probably done that move more times than anything in my life. Just popping open a little box of cereal, you know what I mean? All right, pour time. I don't need that much. I'm gonna have 10 bowls of this. Why am I making a lot? Whatever. I'm hungry. Arar, this is good news. We can beat bees. No, dude, you're not supposed to beat bees or something. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yo, Tavonicus, thank you for 2 months of Prime. And also, I see that there's also a bunch of bits that went by and I didn't say anything about it. Do you have VR to suggest? Oh, I didn't consider VR. Probably no VR, because it's really, really difficult to get it to work and then switch off of it. Maybe in a different one, though. But good question. This is Honey Nut Cheerios, made with real honey. It's definitely John's cereal. It is... This bowl here is 1/4 of my daily sugar. By my calculations, I'm going to be about 2 or 3 times what I'm supposed to get in a full day in the next 3 hours. It's not so good. How you doing? Only time grown-ups eat this much cereal is if something has gone really wrong. What does that mean? We're great right now, actually. I'm in good health. Thank you. Well, I eat it all the time. Whatever. Am I tripping, or isn't this Kumi's roommate? Kumi, like the VTuber? No, dude. Huge fan, though. Huge fan, but no idea who that is. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Hate to ruin that for you. Don't do a copy pasta of me getting diabetes. Please, don't start a diabetes copy pasta. For a regular amount of cereal for breakfast is the equivalent of 3 bowls. Oh, you're like me. Okay. Does anybody remember when you were a young child and you ate cereal? Do you remember sitting there? This was before your phone could distract you from everything. you remember sitting and trying to fill out whatever was on the back of the box? Do you remember that feeling? I was looking at a box of the gargantuan size Cinnamon Toast Crunch the other day, and there is nothing on the back. It is a picture of a very angry cinnamon guy, and that's it. There's nothing. But on all of the OG baby boxes, every single one of them is something to play with. Why are we not putting that on the big boxes? That feels like kind of a disappointment. Well, anyway, let's kick this thing off. We've got our first cereal. It's Honey Nut Cheerios. Here, I'll put it right here so you can see what we're doing. Let's milk it. You gotta break the seal. Freshness seal unlocked. The other day, somebody asked me why we don't drink human milk. And I thought of, I think, 25 different answers before I said, we can't milk them. And that was probably the only answer that I shouldn't have said. Okay, anyway, let's milk this thing. Honey Nut Cheerios, milkified. Okay. Now, I don't like to go over the top on the milk action. I like to be like slightly below the upper level. I'm not doing the dry test. I don't want to do the dry test. It's a lot of milk. I'm hungry. Listen, I'm learning to become a world champion competitive eater, and I'm starting my gauntlet with cereal, okay? That's a nice bowl of soup you got there. Whatever. Headed to bed, feel a little under the weather? Oh, dude, take it easy, Beowulf. Hope you feel better, buddy. Okay. How do I judge this? Sound, aroma, visual appeal. I don't know. I didn't come up with any scale for this one. I feel like since this is childhood, you just got to follow your heart. Crunch. Everybody said crunch. Here we go. First bite, first cereal. Honey Nut Cheerios. I think Rena just hit an emote. Here we go. That's good. That's good. Oh, man. As you get older, you like Honey Nut Cheerios more and more. You know what I mean? Me? Going gaga. It just gets better. Because it's like a subtle sweetness. It's not over the top. Can I tell you guys a secret? If I tell you this secret, you can't tell anybody else, okay? I'm being serious. Don't tell anybody. This doesn't go around. Inner community only. This is an I was here only. My parents, when I was a kid, they always drank coffee. And they had, next to their coffee maker, this little red bowl with sugar in it for their coffee. Every single morning, after I would pour my bowl of cereal and my mom would walk back to the bathroom or wherever she was going, I would walk over to that little bowl of sugar and I would take at least 3 spoonfuls and put it in my cereal. Every morning. Every single morning. I was left nobody stopped me, so I just kept doing it. I was like an ant or like a bug or something. And nobody was stopping me. And I think that explains a lot of like my health right now. Because I pass out if I don't have a lot of sugar now as an adult. I'm pretty sure I like messed myself up. But now when I eat cereal, I'm like, oh man, I should add some sugar to this. Every single time. I'm like, oh, this could use a little sugar. Dude, I don't have diabetes. I might have diabetes. I need the milk cloth. Aftercare is important, okay? It's the dirtiest towel I have. This is usually the one we use to wipe up like grease off the floor. Hey, when was the last time you went to the doctor? I can't fucking afford a doctor. I can't go to a doctor. I can't afford that. So I have no idea. Like 5 years? Much more upsetting is that I haven't been to a dentist in a year. Do online doctors. Online doctor? What's an online doctor going to do? Google it? Can you imagine I Google doctor and then like one answers the phone and I say, hey dude, so I had a lot of sugar today. Am I going to die? And that guy on the computer goes like, the AI overview says you might have diabetes. So that's not good. It's tough. I'm not going to leave it up to that guy. If I'm going to go to a doctor, I want them to plug me in like Cyborg from Teen Titans. I want to be like wired into something, like cables going into my body so that I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not afraid of needles, okay? Light me up. Let me know what's wrong with me. Is the ocean soup? What are you questioning that for? Are you going to eat it? I'm going to finish every bowl I make, by the way. It could just be pre-diabetic, which is reversible, but you just need to go on a diet. Listen. I'm in good shape. None of my doctors have ever been worried about any of that. Okay? If you're concerned, don't be. Now, if you see me pull out this like giant tub of sugar over there and I start dumping it in here, yeah, maybe call somebody. Maybe call the police or something. Get me away from that thing. But otherwise, I'm fine. When was your last physical appointment when they checked your balls? I think having 11 is not normal. Would you let me be? All right, I don't have 11 balls. I have 11 creatures living down in my pants, and they all have sentience, and they're all talking to each other, and I'm the victim. I'm almost done. I'm not going this heavy for the rest of them. Dude, why am I sitting here frantically eating cereal? Like, I want to take a moment to acknowledge that I am like blasting this cereal down. I'm like drinking cereal. Why? I need to chill out. I'm gonna fucking eat this. You know why? Because as a kid, this was the one thing I needed to get done before I was sent out to school. I had to eat this and then go. So I think I have like an innate desire to be like, I'm gonna fucking eat this shit now. I'm getting through way too much repressed childhood trauma today. All right, press 1 if you drink the milk after you eat it. Press 2 if you just let it sit there. Kumi would press 2. There's a lot of ones, dude. Who's Kumi? My dog. Good. Yummy. Anybody that wanted to press 2 just now saw all of the ones and went, oh fuck, I cannot talk here. And then they just bailed. Okay, all right, we gotta get back on the rails. We're ready. 1 cereal up, 1 cereal down. Honey Nut Cheerios, huh? Listen, I like it. It's a very good cereal. It says it can help lower cholesterol. That's not true. I think it just says that because it wants to. Who's enforcing that? I don't think anybody is. It says it's a good source of fiber. And it's not. And it also says that it's low on sugar, and it isn't. So, not necessarily as healthy as they say it is. There's definitely healthier options, but that's not what I'm ranking. I don't even care about that, not even a tiny bit. I don't eat cereal thinking that I am being health conscious. I eat cereal because I am either awake at 8 a.m. and nothing to do today, or awake at 2 a.m. and I have a lot going on tomorrow and I don't want to think about it. I just want to eat the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and not worry. It's one of those two. This probably not the first choice for that meal. Sorry, there was like an afterburner effect. In terms of yumminess, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm willing to give Honey Nut Cheerios a 5. They're very good. Maybe I'll even raise it to a 6. We'll call it a 6. Why not? 6. I like their brand. I like that you always know what Cheerios are. And I can always think of the commercials with, what was his name? What's his name? What's the bee's name? That's the only problem. They never really say his name. Buzz. Buzz is his name. It says it right here, actually. It says, my name is Buzz. I do remember the commercials of Buzz. Don't call him Mr. Bee-Nut. That's not his name, dude. I do remember Buzz flying up and like blessing the bowl of cereal with honey or whatever. But I'll admit that when you're a kid, this is the old people's cereal. You don't mess with this because this is for the old guys. This is for your grandpa to eat, all right, with his breakfast. This and like a half of a grapefruit and like a cup of coffee or something. That's what grandpa would have. And so I'm gonna say that Honey Nut Cheerios, while good, they are getting like a C on my tier list. We'll give them a C, okay? Now let's talk about something more important. You see this guy? His name is Buzz. And I could beat him. I would be able to beat him down, all right? Any mascot on any cereal box I could handle, but I guarantee you, Buzz of Honey Nut Cheerios would be the easiest. This is a guarantee. I would grind him up and eat him with my cereal, okay? I would squeeze him with my hands and honey would come out and I would drench that all across my cereal. He'd be easy. Buzz would be the easiest one. Done. Done. Honey Nut Cheerios, done. And it goes on the done side with Ditto in my Twitch partner bag or cup, whatever it is. There you go. How's that? We happy with that? 1 down. Diabetic. Quit calling me diabetic. I'm not. Hi, Xander. How are you? You can't handle Tony the Tiger. Why are you guys always jumping the gun? I don't know if he's squeezing out honey. I don't think that's how bees work. That's how that guy works, all right? And you know what? If I squeezed you, you know what would come out of you? Like lunch money. Like, that's what would come out of you, all right? I would take your lunch money. Should we move on to the next cereal? I think it's time. Let's do Lucky Charms. Now this is the cereal that got my parents wondering if they should take me to a specialist. If you're not familiar, inside this box, you got the brown bits and you got the marshmallow bits. Every single time I ate Lucky Charms, I would individually eat every single little piece of brown cereal so that my final bites would only be marshmallows. And I would spend quite a while on that. Like that was probably more entertaining than anything TikTok has ever given me in my entire life, okay? I've probably spent 45 minutes eating one bowl of this cereal while looking at this unicorn on the back. Now, as an adult, I actually probably feel the exact same way. I would probably still do the exact same thing. And I don't feel guilty. Did my parents just show up? Can we say hi to my dad? I don't know if my mom's here, but say hi to my dad. Let's pop this thing open. Lucky Charms. Lucky is actually the name of that guy. These are his charms. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. Dude, I got the limited jumbo unicorn edition. Oh, wee! Sorry. That was supposed to be more like a horse, and then I accidentally hit like Scooby stubbing his toe or something. Oh, smells the same. You gotta have the tap tack, by the way. Okay. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Hang on, look. What? Okay. This is giant. Look at that. You see that thing? Holy crap. Sorry. That's pretty big. Dude, I can't believe that I'm choosing a career in which I'll die at 35 from sugar. All right, here we go. Let's milk it. No! A little more. Okay. I got this gallon just for this, by the way. That's what this is for. He's trying to get diabetes. What? Dad, don't listen to them. Okay. You gotta submerge. Okay. There's like 5 different charms and now a unicorn. What do we have in here? Doesn't it say the charm somewhere? I thought it used to say. You know it will be a magical day when an enchanted unicorn comes your way. Goddamn right it will. Charm chaser. Find all of the hidden charms. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 charms plus the unicorn today. All right. I'm not reading what my dad just said. I'm not trying to get diabetes, dude. I'm trying to make people happy, all right? Let me have this. Okay. Lucky Charms, first bite. It feels weird to just eat all of it at once. It feels like a downgrade. Like I want to sit here and just eat the brown bits only and then eat all the marshmallows. But I can't do that because it's going to take like 45 minutes. So time lapse. No, I'm not going to do it. I could do it. No, I won't do it. All right, first bite, here we go. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good. This is actually delicious. They're yummy. This is way better than Cheerios. The Lucky Charms commercials were also way more distinct. The whole premise was that it was Lucky running for his life, trying to get away from some children that wanted to steal his charms. And he would always win, but for whatever reason, they would leave a cliffhanger. And the only way to figure out what happened was to like buy a box of cereal and like look on the back or go to a website. Every time. Every time. See how much sugar's in this one? Hold. All right, you want to get messed up? Here you go. The amount of sugar in this box of cereal is exactly identical to the amount of sugar in this one. They are the same. So if you think that you are getting something healthier by eating Cheerios, you are not. Neither of them are healthy. Cereal is bad for you. I hate to say it. Cereal is bad for you. It's just bad for you. It's just bad for you. And who cares? You only get one life. Who cares? Make the most of what you enjoy. If you like eating cereal every day, your life might be shorter than mine, but it damn well will be happier. And that's what matters. It's 24% of your daily intake per cup. The exact same as this one. Okay, maybe I will not the example of who will have the shorter lifespan. Whatever. like I work with like toxic chemicals, and then I come on a stream and I'm just like eating absolute hazardous garbage and like pounds of sugar, and I'm like, oh guys, this is gonna be a great day. Honey Nut Cheerios are healthy. I didn't read Spanish. Okay, dude. Well, you know what? Let's just drop it. All right. Anyway, back to Lucky Charms. So here we are. They're just delicious. This is yummy. This is one of those few cereals that if it gets soggy, it's not a big deal because the marshmallows are still kind of good. You know what I mean? But the first bite with the marshmallow, that's good. Hi, Arar. Sorry I'm late. I was at work. Dude, you guys don't have to apologize for being late to stream. I'm just happy to welcome you home. Hi, Russ. Hi, chat room. Did everybody say hi today? Did everybody check in? Hello, everybody. Oh, yummy. My favorite charm as a kid, if you asked, it was the little green hats. See that technique, by the way? Little green hats. See that? Yummy. That's the best one. I've never had Lucky Charms. Okay. Were you ever 8 years old? What happened? I've never had them. Okay, all right. I will describe them as best I can. The brown parts of the cereal, I believe it's oats as well, right? Yeah, it's just oats. So, you get these puffed oats that are slightly crunchy in the beginning, but they soften up really fast. They don't have a lot of flavor, slightly sweet. But the marshmallows are super duper sweet. They almost have like I know this is gonna sound crazy. They have almost a crispy bite to them. Not like a typical like springy marshmallow, but like a that you kind of go through. It's nice. It melts in your mouth, but with just enough bite that you can tell that you got a marshmallow. It's sweeter than all of the brown bits, so you feel like you're getting like something special. It is, however, it's dog food for people. You know, like I'm not gonna pretend it's not that. All cereal is kind of dog food for people. So like it's good, but the only reason it's good is because there's a lot of sugar in it, okay? If they didn't sweeten it like this, it would taste like butts. But it's kind of good. I can't imagine a crunchy marshmallow. Not crunchy like a chip is crunchy, but crunchy like the immediate bite on it has like a fracturing at the teeth level, okay? Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I am already feeling like pumped up. And I've only had like a tiny bit of cereal. This is gonna be an awesome stream. I'm gonna get like, I'm gonna get like die. I'm gonna die at the end of the stream. Worth it! Somebody clip that and play that at my funeral. There better not be a prediction up for if I have a heart attack at bowl 8, okay? I better not be seeing that. Listen, I'm not gonna be able to do this stream when I'm 40. Like, the things I'll be streaming at 40 will be like, what flavor of bran is my favorite, okay? I'm not gonna be doing this. Go ahead and put in your bets now. Which bowl does he die to? It's gotta be bowl 6. There's no way he gets to it. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna drink the milk. I'll do this stream right now. No, I don't want people to die. That was pretty good. I forgot that you can get full. I have to drink the milk because I have to clear the bowl. Sugar Crash is gonna go crazy. I don't crash, okay, dude? I just have more sugar. How much milk, like, what am I getting from the milk? Okay. So 1 cup of milk. Oh, shit. Like, maybe we shouldn't do this stream. Maybe we shouldn't do this stream. Maybe we should cancel this one. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. I want you to know, 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of cereal has the same amount of sugar. So, remember that number I gave before where I said, oh, it's gonna be 3 times my daily intake of sugar. Make it 6. Let's just make it a quick little 6 and we wrap it up there. You can hear Momo crying. What a way to go, huh? Let's keep it going. Are you hitting the gym after this? I'm hitting the ground after this, dude. We've already got like the morgue prepared for me to show up. Like, what do you mean hitting the gym? You're crazy. Please don't die while we're in ads. I don't know how I feel about that, even a little bit. Who types that? Okay, we got to get back onto the ranking. Okay, Lucky Charms. Let's rank this thing, and then I want to tell you how I feel about Lucky. First of all, for tastiness, it has that perfect balance of like super good sweetness to kind of a boring thing that makes it taste even better. Second, it's a fun cereal, dude. This is a good one. Like, in terms of just like pure fun, this is a whimsical cereal. They had the best commercials where Lucky was running for his life. They had random deals. When's the last time anybody had fun with a giant jumbo unicorn? That's a foreign concept to half the world. Everybody else is sad. I'm out here eating jumbo unicorns. I feel pretty good about it, okay? With those things in mind, as a cereal, I am going to give Lucky Charms a 7.5. 7.5 is my score for Lucky Charms. It's very good. It's delicious. I would go higher, but I know there are better. Hi, Momo. Hello. You're just gonna walk right up and start drinking my milk. That's what you're gonna do. Chat, say hi to Momo. Hi, baby. Whoa, 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 mama. Momo. Look, you see the camera? She does not see the camera. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Is it Momo time? Hi, baby. Hi, sweet kitty. Hi, baby girl. Oh, the baby. Oh, what a kitty. Yeah? Tell us how you feel. You like Lucky Charms? Oh, she loves Lucky Charms. Dude, me too. All right, kitty Zuka time. I aimed it the wrong way. All right, Momo, you're out of here. Ugh. Oh, yeah. See this? Ugh. That's how we get those gains. Oh, yeah. Oh! Sorry, I almost put you in the ceiling. You don't care. And that's why I love you. Go away. No, I see what you're doing. I know what that is. She jumped right back up. But she got distracted by the bubble wrap. Hey, it seems like you've got another ball. I doubt it. I got enough balls. I think I got enough. Yo, who did all this subbing while I wasn't looking? Yo! Wait, I can't see that. I can only see it says Stone, and then 4 months. Yo, Stone, thank you for 4 months, baby. And then a Prime sub from Thick Milkshake. Yabba Dadu. Yabba Dadu. Ooh, that's a good name. Me, Gongaga. I could kill Lucky in a fight. I could kill him. I could tear him down. I could beat him. If Lucky tried to fight me, I would win. I would pick him up by his little leprechaun feet, and I would grab him and shake him around, and all his charms would come out. And then I would use the balloon, and I would send him up into space, into the atmosphere, where he would then compress and die. What about his teleporting? What? He can teleport? That's cheating. What? So that's not how any of that works. You know what I hate more than people that have no whimsy? People that try and talk me out of being able to fight with a mythical leprechaun off of a box of cereal. That's not very realistic. You fucking think? Yeah. Just a guess. It probably isn't. Whoa, another raid? What happened? Tria Cosmic Garden? Dude, sick name. Hey, thanks for raiding. I just said that I would kill Lucky in a fight. So that's probably not what you wanted to hear. Sorry about that. Arar has Toon Force. What does that mean? You make it sound like me and Goofy are from the same universe. I hope my name wasn't too long in your chef's hat. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know where you signed it, though. So I'm not going to find it in time. Where did you sign it? Did you sign it? Where'd you sign it? Where is it at? You're not? I don't even know what I asked, all right? Listen. Oh, I forgot I should drink water. Hey, can water stop me from dying? It can also kill you. Name one thing that can't kill you. I'll wait. Okay. Well, thank you for rating in. I really appreciate it. I am admittedly doing something that I would consider to be a bit of a risk, and so I would probably, viewer discretion is advised. Don't eat 10 boxes of cereal in one go. All right, that's it. Kumi couldn't kill you. I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever Kumi is driving, she has this weird, like, involuntary need to swerve the car as like a joke, and one of these days, we're gonna die. And I'm just gonna let you know. So I disagree with your statement. Maya couldn't kill you. Maya one time almost cut my head off with a knife. So again, who's Kumi? That's my dog. Okay, we need to lock back in, dude. We need to lock in on this. All right, let's focus up. Let's focus. Lucky Charms, 7.8, I think is what I gave it for its score. But in terms of mascot deletion, wait, is he riding the unicorn? Am I fighting Lucky on the unicorn? Because was it a 7.5? 7.8, I'm feeling generous. How many death references do I have to endure tonight? Sorry, Dad, I know you don't like imagining me dying. I'm not actually going to. It's part of the dinner theater. If I read a stupid comment, if I had to fight him on the unicorn, then I would lose. All right, I'll admit to that. But if Lucky's not on the unicorn, easy win for me, and I would put that in the tier list of challenge at a B. B being I could probably beat you, but there's a chance that I couldn't. And it's also a B tier cereal. My editor is really upset that I'm changing the ranking systems right now, and I am so sorry. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I can't. There's too much sugar going through my glands. Lucky Charms, you're done. All right. Press 2 if you think I have a stomach ache. All right, mods, you see everybody at type 2? Go ahead and ban them because they don't believe in me. I feel great. Okay, next up, let's be on top of it. Let's just do something that I think everybody wants to do right now. Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger. John's cereal mascot. Hey, Tony walks in the room, people sing his name. Tony, Tony, Tony. They don't know how to sing very well. Tony, 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 that's our guy. If I can't eat him, he'll spit in my eye. I don't know, but you get it. Tony the... You trying to run from me? Tony the Tiger. The cereal mascot. I don't know any other cereal mascot that has a line so distinct better than, "They're great." Everybody knows that one. That's Tony the Tiger. That's the guy. And unfortunately, kind of on a mid cereal. Kind of all it is. Hate to say it. It's kind of all right. He's okay. Tony's awesome, but his cereal's kind of mid, in my opinion. I actually don't really remember. It's been a while. We only buy Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's the best cereal, but like, we don't even bother with the low tiers anymore. You know what I mean? Tony, can't you see your cereal hospitalized me? Okay, all right, dude. No, don't say that before I eat it. No. I hate when you guys say stuff like that. Can't you see you're stressing people out? That's not good for me. I can't be stressed out. That's bad for my health. The 10 bowls of cereal, that's whatever. All right. Ooh, okay, it smells bad. You got any Captain Crunch? I do. I do have Captain Crunch back there. Okay, it doesn't smell very good. I remember it smelling better than that. Oh. This is one of the cereals that I always put extra sugar on. Always. It's fine. Okay. Chill out, dude. I kind of want to know how much I've measured out here. Like, it's supposed to be 1 cup as a serving. Am I going like way over that? Frosted Flakes. They're great! Oh, I just noticed. Frosted Flakes of corn. I guess they're being very, very sure to let you know. Okay. Oh! Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Let's milk it. Oh, mama splashage. That's fine. We're all good. A little splashage, little milkage. Happens to the best of us. Let's do a little stirry stir. Okay. They kind of come to life once you give them that little stir. Before I eat my third bowl of cereal out of 10, let's do a quick stability check on my hands. Very stable, right? Okay, not perfectly stable, but pretty good. We're just gonna see if there's anything that's going on at the end, all right? That's like my health check. All right, here we go. Man, Frosted Flakes, they're fine. Do they have a lot of sugar? The exact same amount of sugar, to the same degree. That is probably an FDA limit, by the way. They have the exact same amount of sugar. Here we go. Is anybody seeing colors right now? I feel like I'm seeing new colors. Oh. I misjudged them. I totally misjudged these, by the way. The only part that I feel bad about is usually I remember chewing through sugar that I added to them. By the way, I didn't stir it in. I would pour it on top, and then I would eat it like that. I didn't want it to mix in with the milk because I wanted to feel the sugar in my mouth. I don't have to tell you this. That was optional. Okay, it's better than I thought it was. It's not good for you, though. You ate like piles of sugar? Yes. Yes, I did. How many grams of sugar is in your milk per 100 milliliters? In my milk? Per 240 milliliters is 12 grams. So that's not that far off from what you got, buddy. We're pretty close. Did some Googling. You're gonna be fine, because Google says it's possible to eat 10 bowls of cereal. It's just not recommended. Okay, dude, thanks, I know, thank you. That was from your heart. You know what you have done is you have just fed an algorithm that I am eating 10 bowls of cereal, and it's like, I assume it's fine. I don't know. You just got like an AI overview that says, I don't think you should. I don't know how you feel about this, but when I'm looking up anything, like anything that I want a factual answer on, anything at all, I want yeses and nos. I don't want that. I don't want my phone to be like, I don't know if I would do that. I think that's a bad idea. I think that's not necessarily what I would recommend for you. So I'm going to say probably not, okay? The robot is talking. Do you understand? He's testing his upper limit of lactose intolerance. I need to be honest with you guys. This is lactose-free milk. Because if this was not, I would absolutely get diarrhea live. I might still. Hey, that milk jug has an interesting shape. Why does it flare at the top? So I can shove it up your ass and still get it out. Yummy! They're great! How close am I on that? I have to be nailing that. Immediately hostile to new viewers. Nice. Good work, streamer. Well, I mean, I'm trying. Listen. Well, I mean, I'm not being mean, I think. Am I mean to new viewers? Press 3. I'm nice to the old viewers. I didn't say mean, just hostile. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Oh, thank you, Kilo, for gifting a sub to D. That's very nice. You know what's not nice, Kilo? That you contributed any amount of money to that stupid horse on my throne. I don't know if you thought I just like didn't notice that, but I did. You know I didn't want it, right? You know that's not something I wanted to have. Okay. Is there a hobby horse on your throne? There was, till they bought it. What do you mean by take? Well, let me give you my rating and then I'll explain. I'll explain what I mean, don't worry. What's a hobby horse? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Can you guys chill out for a sec? Frosted Flakes. It's time for the rating. First of all, this is a good cereal, but it's not that good. It's kind of boring. Tony is being wasted on here. In fact, I think this cereal is being carried by Tony, okay? Frosted Flakes is fine. Is it better than Cheerios? Oh, man, that's hard, isn't it? There's a lot of different types of Cheerios. I'm going to say it's better than Cheerios, but not by a lot. I'm going to give this one a 6.7. It's good. I might have ruined it because I usually eat it with piles of sugar. And they seem to recommend you put fruit in there. I don't do that. Okay? Also, you know what they're doing on the back here? Instead of being fun and happy and giving me a fun game, they're bragging. 1 million kids helped. Who cares? Who cares? Why are you telling me that? Just help them and don't tell anybody. Why do you have to brag? Put a little maze on the back. Give me a crossword. I don't give a shit about some kids you've helped. I don't care. Just help them and don't tell me. That's not my problem. We are improving sports facilities and supplying uniforms. I don't care. I don't care. You go tell somebody else. Don't put it on my box of cereal. If that's so important to you, you wouldn't tell people. You would just do it. But instead, you're telling people. I hate kids. I did not say that. I don't hate kids. I just ran a party for 41 children. That's why I have all this cereal. Jeez. You guys, thought you knew that. I just took care of my niece and her friends. See what I mean? I'm a good uncle. What is Arar hating kids for? Quack, you do not repeat that, all right, dude? You are not one of those people to say that. I don't hate kids. Okay, listen, I'm just saying, and I am saying it very clearly in English for anybody that's listening. If you want to support people, support them. Don't make it your whole personality. I don't care. That's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold told you so. I don't care. If you want to support people, go do it. Shut the hell up and go support people. I want funny game on the back of my box. Do I need to tell you anything else? Honey Nut Cheerios at least put a funny number game on the back. Is it a good game? No, it's terrible actually. But it's a game. Like I said, the only thing carrying this brand of cereal, Frosted Flakes, is this guy, because he's awesome. Otherwise, terrible. Play the game. It's a boring game. You don't want to watch that. Sure, I'll play the game. We'll play the game, and then I'm going to rate the thing, okay? Do you see what we got to do here? Your goal is to count to 50, all right? So you start at 1, and then you go to like 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, didn't work. So you got to go a different way. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I know I got the winning numbers here. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Done. And I drew Godzilla. God, I'm so smart. And you know what I get to do on the back of the Frosted Flakes box? I get to feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm lowering their score now. They're getting a 5. That's it. They get a 5. I'm done. They're going down in C tier, and that's the end of the day. They lost. They lost their points. Now do it backwards. I feel like I might have a bit of a hint now at this point. Okay, so the cereal gets a 5 just because they disappointed me, but the real question, could I take Tony the Tiger? Aurora, I just need clarification for peace of mind. When you say whether or not you can take the cereal's mascot, are you talking about in a fight? I'm so sorry, but what are you talking about? What are you saying to me right now? What are you saying to me? Just somebody spit it out. I don't understand at all. What else is there? on a date? On a date. Sex! No, I am not talking about that at all. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people? You take them on. You take them. It's like I can take that guy. I can take that guy. What else is there? There's nothing else. Have you seen him? What do you mean have I seen him? Oh my God. Whoa. Have you, this whole time, have you thought I was gonna like fuck Buzz the Bee? Did you think I was gonna fuck Lucky? And now Tony's next in line? This is not the breakfast train I'm trying to run, dude. I'm in a fight. And against Tony the Tiger, I will admit, yeah, I'd probably lose. And we thought this was gonna be the Bee movie. Oh, okay, ban that person, they're too funny. I would lose to Tony the Tiger, we're moving on. Tony is over, we're done. What, have you been just sitting there thinking that this whole time? Is that what you thought the stream was? Arar, I need you to understand, Tony Tiger had a VTuber debut, and he quit after one stream because people kept telling him he was their furry awakening. That was probably a very cathartic place for those people. Wow, we are on something. Oh, Momo, you found those toys that I hid from you so that you wouldn't bring them to me while I was streaming. Thank you. If you guys are wondering what you can't see, this is Momo's toy that she brings me anytime that she feels she needs to see me. She walks through the house dragging the loudest toy that we have along the floor. Yeah, you can come up here. Go ahead. Yeah, you're loud. Just don't drink that. She walks around the house with this toy. She lets me know, hey, I just got you some food. You want to know how I can show that she's done this a million times? Because you can see where she chews it as she brings it every time. You can see her spot. You can see where she doesn't bite from. This is where she bites. This is where she doesn't. You can see how many times she's done that. Thank you, Momo. Do you want it? Yeah, I bet you do. Here, we never play with it. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, get it. Oh, get it. I don't want you to fall. Get it, Momo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, you're so cool. All right, thank you. Thank you for dinner. Thank you, Momo. Good job. Don't show him your butthole. Ew, don't look at my cat. All right, Momo, that's the game. We played it, we're done. Thanks, baby. Problem is there's two of those and I can see the other ones right there and I know she's gonna want me to get that at some point. Okay, if somebody shook me right now, I would throw up. Let's keep going. I'm gonna do a bit of a bowl refresh here. I'm just gonna rinse it out. It's got a lot of residuals, and I don't want that. Oh, you only have 7 left. This stream's either gonna be a 2-parter or a 10-farter, and I don't know which one it's gonna be. All right, next step. I'm gonna leave this one up to chat. Do you guys wanna do red or yellow? Yo, Spam, thank you for 4 months. I really appreciate you and your family. Red or yellow? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Arar, are you gonna put them all in one bowl and eat it? I might do that. Dude, after eating 10 bowls of cereal, I might survive, so I don't think I wanna eat 10 all at once either, but I might. Yellow. I see a lot of yellow. That means it's time. Cap'n Crunch. And I got the berries edition because I learned that the berries are not native to Cap'n Crunch, and usually you just get the crunch part and no berries. So I opted for berries. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm really worried about this one. Hi, Momo. I love you so much. I'm a little worried about this one. You see, the thing is Cap'n Crunch is delicious. There's only one problem. Cap'n Crunch cuts your mouth into pieces. I don't know if you know this, but the interior of it is made of razor blades. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good, but it cuts your mouth for some reason, and I don't know what the reason is. Try Crave. There will be a day. There will be a day. Cut my mouth into pieces. This is my cereal. I stole that one. That was not me, that was chat. All right, big sniff. Ooh, that smells like a craft store and somebody's mama. Yummy. Okay, let's add a little bit. You gotta spank it a little bit to get what you want. You just gotta spank it a little. All right, that's gotta be enough. Okay, let's close it up. Put the little tab down, Cap'n Crunch. All right, first off, there's a game on the back. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. I just lost some friendships. Can we just play the game first and then judge the cereal? The Epic Adventures of Cap'n Crunch and, versus Jean Lafoot. Kind of dumbass. Okay, so the first letters of hidden animals listed below. Wait, I can't read. Unscramble the first letters of the hidden animals listed below to learn how Cap'n Crunch cereal stays crunchy in milk. What? Wait, what are you saying to me? Hang on, let me think about it. This is for like 5-year-olds, by the way. Okay. Unscramble the first letters of the hidden animals listed below to learn how Cap'n Crunch stays crunchy in milk. What? Okay, if all I'm trying to do is like find those animals, I did that already. That was like 2 seconds. What is it asking me? Okay, well, there's an eagle up here. I found an eagle. I found the crab. I got the crab. Got the eagle. There's a raccoon in here. Got the raccoon. There's a snake. And then there's a toad. Eel. What's an eel look like? What does an eel look like? Dude, is that an eel? It has wings. They do? Oh, there it is. It's in the sky. No, that guy's right. That's the eel right there. They fly. Okay, got the eel. Boom, done. Found them all. There we go. I have no idea what else it's trying to say. This one was too difficult for me, so that's not going to be good for their score. Also, I don't know if anybody asked. I kept the receipt for this one just to clarify what 10 boxes of cereal costs. My total off the receipt was $81.97. Remember, I bought milk too. Yeah, 82 bucks for this. I paid $82 to get diabetes. That's what I did. Thanks for supporting me. Were any of them on sale? No, which is bonkers because they're always on sale. Let's go ahead and milk this bowl. Okay, that's good. What is that? A treasure train has just started. Participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs. Yeah, right. Dude, thank you, Tim, for 13 months, baby. That's incredible. I really appreciate you. All right, let's sauce it and toss it in my mouth hole. Like I said, dude, Cap'n Crunch, the only scary part about Cap'n Crunch is that stuff, it's like eating little ants or like razors. It's delicious, but it hurts, okay? And I'm kind of afraid of it. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's the best one. Dude, this one is awesome. It hurts my mouth immediately. And can you hear the crunch? It stays crunchy. I always get it with the berries. See what I mean? You always have to get the berries. If you don't get the berries, you've let yourself down. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, yummy. This is probably the tastiest one so far. What about Oops All Berries? Nah, dude, I want to get like the original and the berries. Unfortunately, I got the America's 250th birthday edition, which is cool. But I don't really care about that either, to be honest. I really don't. I tried to find one that didn't say that, but that one was all crunch and no berries, and I need the crunch. I need the berries. Knowing Arar, surprised you didn't opt for the peanut butter one. I was so close, dude. I was on the edge of getting that peanut butter one. I promise you, I thought about it. I was like, oh, fuck, they have peanut butter. Listen, if I'm in a grocery store and I'm just dicking around looking for products, if you write down like, made with real peanut butter, anywhere on your product, there's a good chance I pick it up. And I go, oh, what is it? There's peanut butter in here, huh? And it's real peanut butter too. I mean, after all, why shouldn't I? And then I'll buy it. I need to turn down my air conditioning. I'm hot. I'm dying, Momo. It's just cereal. I've got to gotten. I'm through half of them now, right? Am I almost done? Oh my God, there's like 40 left. This is not gonna go good. Bacon, now made with real peanut butter. I would buy that. Doesn't that sound kind of good to you? How fast can you draw a dolphin? I think we timed it out to be like 7 seconds or something. How fast can you? Yummy. I let that one sit, but it's still crunchy. What if it's something you didn't like, but it was made with real peanut butter? I can't really name anything I don't like. Okay, I lied. If I saw a label that said, like, authentic blue cheese, made with real peanut butter. No, I'm weird. I would still buy it. I would probably want to know what it is. So probably anything. I don't know, dude. I'm a simple little animal. Authentic salmon made with real peanut butter? I would get it. I would buy it. I don't know what to tell you, dude. This is pretty good. This one's good. I'm gonna be honest. This is definitely the best cereal so far. Raise your hand if Captain Crunch is your favorite cereal. Hey, yummy. Literally nobody. Everybody hates it. Oh, never mind. One person. All right, well, you're on your own. Hey, yummy. Okay. I asked in my Discord, by the way, I said, hey, what's the greatest cereal of all time? I asked everybody. And you know what? I think only one person mentioned any of the cereals that I just bought. I just checked out. I had just spent $80 on cereal. And as I was walking out of the store, I looked. And I was like, oh, they're going to be so pumped. Not even 2 people have any of their cereals up here. You know how that feels. That feels like I should turn around and get something else instead. Yeah, they're sending me fucking pictures of like a bowl of pennies and milk. Like I'm supposed to think something about that. They haven't made my favorite cereal in over a decade. What's your favorite? I don't think any of my childhood cereals have been discontinued. My number 1 isn't, but my 2 to 3 are. You know what cereal never had a mascot because their commercials were always kind of banging anyway, but absolutely belongs here, but was not put up here? You know what cereal? Reese's Puffs. That one. There's no Reese's Puffs up here. That's like the cereal, dude. No Reese Puffs. They don't have a mascot. Instead, they had commercials with like awesome music and fun. So that's tough. I didn't bring them. This is where, if I was a cool person, I'd be like, hey, but guess what, everybody? And then I pull out, I just revealed my entire lower stomach. Whatever. I reveal a box of cereal. I fucking don't want to talk to you anymore. You just saw my belly. Whatever. Anyway, the cereal gets us in 10, 8, 9. This is a 9. This cereal gets a 9. Captain Crunch is awesome. It gets a 9. It's, however, the scariest one. So this has significantly more sugar than all of the other ones by about 8 grams. So the other ones are like 20-ish%. This one is in the high 30s. Okay, not good. Also, this is the one that is made with the most dyes. This one has red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, yellow 6, blue 40, red 40 lake. It tastes the best because it's printed. I know we're a big red 40 household here, but something about it makes me not exactly happy about it. It's fine. I'm feeling weird right now. Woo! Okay, still in the game. Captain Crunch gets a 9 on my score, and I would give it an A on the tier list, easily. However, Captain Crunch himself, could I take him in a fight? See, learning. Could I take him in a fight? Absolutely yes. I could destroy that old man. What does Captain Crunch have? They think he just has a bowl of cereal and then he's old, right? He's a military man. You don't win. Oh yeah? Well, I eat people. So I would beat him, easy. Not only would I beat him up, I would take his ship and I would start my own pirate crew, and then we would sail the seas looking for the One Piece. Captain Crunch is up and down. Nothing you can do about it. What time are we at? How long till the next break? Okay, we'll go until the next break, and then I gotta take a minute to like lay down. Like there's a part of me that wants to lay down on the countertop right now and die, actually, and just decompress and then die. Don't type brick by brick. What does that even mean? What are you even saying? You're not gonna lay down until that sugar high wears off? You know, like right now, my body is like, but my brain is gone. That dude is like, just shut up and just chill out, all right? You don't need to be bringing all this. Maybe I should shotgun a Red Bull now. Me? Going gaga. I need to change the tone of my cereals. And I was just thinking of Red Bull. I'm not gonna drink a Red Bull, okay? That is how I die. I'm not gonna do it. You have emotions I could never fathom. What does that mean? You know, before, I can't tell you something. I almost told you something I can't tell you. Never mind. Me? Going gaga. I'm gonna let you choose. Fruit Loops or Cookie Crisps? Fruit Loops or Cookie Crisps? Have you ever watched Nile Red or Nile Blue? Did you see the video where he made super concentrated Red Bull? I have seen that. It's fantastic content. Cookie Crisps, not even close. Okay. He has a catchphrase, right? Chip? His name is Chip, right? I believe his name's Chip. And he says something about Cookie Crisp or something like that. I think he does. Cookie for Cookie Crisp. No, you're thinking of Cocoa Puffs. That's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs or something like that. All right, it doesn't go, I'm Cookie for Cookie Crisps. I almost said it too. Me. Well, What lie did you tell a random lady in the grocery store today? Okay, for one, don't come in here like that. That's evil. Don't start me like that. For two, ask one of the other people, because I already told them the lie that I said. So shut up, all right? You don't know me. You don't know my family. I could have said anything. Maybe I was being honest today. Maybe I went in there and I said, today I'm going to go and I'm going to buy 10 boxes of cereal and I'm going to sit down in front of a camera and a bunch of lights on a computer screen and I'm going to eat cereal and die. And that's my evening. Woohoo! Or I could have just said, 41 children were visiting and I was trying to be a good uncle. Whatever. Cookie Crisp. Catchphrase pending because nobody remembered what it was. It's not as good as Tony the Tiger, I'll tell you that. Cookie Crisp, however, is one of my favorite cereals for whimsy. It is a cereal full of cookies. That does enough for me. I don't know about you. Though I don't remember it being like the tastiest. I'm pretty sure this was just preying on the fact that kids really, really like cookies. And it was funny. Yo, Chromie, thank you for subbing. Now you're up at 5 months. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Fun cereal. That's what I mean. You're starting your day. You've got school coming up. It's a tough day. And you're like, oh man, this is gonna be a tough day. You sit down and your mom's like, hey there, champ. I got something for you. Ow! And you're like, Mom, what the hell was that? And she goes, I stepped on a nail. And you're like, oh God, it's terrible. What'd you get me? She says, Cookie Crisp. And you're like, oh, okay. What the hell? I don't remember them looking like that. Okay, they smell great. They look like darker. Maybe they're not. Does this look normal to you? I think that's normal. Okay. Okay. Oh. They smell awesome. Of all the ones that I've opened, they smell good. You put that there. A little milky action. This is the most natural thing in all of history. This is the most natural thing in humanity right here. Milk meat cookie. Oh. Okay. I've gone through half a gallon of milk. It's in my stomach. In fact, when my shirt came up just a minute ago, you could probably see like cereal floating around. Sorry. Okay. Double sniff test. It smells good. Now, when I was a kid, I would specifically look for I had a lot of signs as a young child, but I would specifically look for the cookies with 3 chocolate chips on them, and I would eat those ones first. So, whatever. For the pros out there, I'm going for a 1-to-1 ratio, cereal to milk. 1-to-1. Is 3 your lucky number? It's 4. I don't know why I did that. Oh, good. It is like little mini cookies. You can really taste the chocolate chips. Good crunch. But they do get soggy fast. And I don't necessarily love that. Kind of like real cookies. The only thing I don't like about Cookie Crisp is that they're kind of samey. And after a while, you're getting one thing. Hey, I used to love those, but they added more and more cardboard into the recipe. Whole grain corn, sugar, cornmeal, processed cocoa, brown sugar syrup, oil, corn flour, corn syrup, salt, baking soda, flavor, rosemary extract, vitamins, cardboard. Cardboard. What do... You're gonna let me put it in my mouth before you tell me what's in it? I can't eat that, dude. I'm gonna be shitting sticky notes. I can't do that. I can't eat this. I'll finish the bowl. You can kind of taste the cardboard though, if you think about it. It's there. They're doing your favorite emote, Kumi. Somebody just came in for the very first time looking for you. When they typed in their search bar, they typed AR, AR, and they were like, oh fuck, I'm so fucking stupid. I accidentally searched Arar instead of Kumi, but fuck it, I'm gonna go in there and ask for her instead. You got this far, dude, and you couldn't figure out where you were? Sit down. You're in my class, and you're getting detention. You know why she reacted is because you guys tipped her off. Did you enjoy Coco's puppet last night? Dude, were you there? Oh my God. That was the funniest thing ever. I don't know if you know this. Oh, thank you, Kilo, for giving us up to Kumi. I don't know if you guys know this. Coconuts, funny VTuber. A friend of Kumi's. She does this thing where she has these like puppets on the screen that are these crazy TTS, just absolute dog shit bullshit voices. They're so funny. I really try not to watch too many people because I'll consume them. It'll alter my brain waves. And I could tell just with how much admiration Kumi had for Coco, I knew I should just not go in there. I had to avoid it. I had to. But I went in there yesterday while I was sitting around hanging out with the friends, and Coco puts me up on the screen as one of the puppets. Jesus, it was so funny. I had like a professional agent feeding me lines to say so that I can make the most heinous noises possible. It was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. I loved it. So I'm a Coco fan for sure, easily. I don't know how you could get any funnier than Coco. That's just killer. Did you me go Ganga? I did. That was the first thing I said. Me? Gongaga. I had to. You guys are distracting me from the mission. I'm sweating. Would love to see her in Backseat Chef. Good point. Do you not sit down? Okay. To be asked if I sit down by a person named I have back pain, I do sit down most of the time. However, I'm gonna be totally honest with you, dude. I knew that I was gonna be having like 45 times my daily sugar intake today. And I think if I was sitting like on a chair right now, I'd be like, and I don't think we need to do that, okay? so I'm standing so that I can work it all out as I go, okay? That's all I'm doing. That's why I'm moving around. Hi, you're on my recommended list on Twitch. Hey, how are you? I've had 700 bowls of cereal. How shaky are you right now? We'll see. Get this guy on Dance Moms. What the hell is that? What even is that? Don't type that. Why did I do all that? I'm feeling like I just got shaken up like a can of soda. Oh, I can feel my heart. That's so bad. That's not good, guys. I'm detoxing after this, by the way. Water for a week. All right, let's do a shake test, and then I think once ads start, which should be very, very soon here, I'm gonna go pee, because I got a lot of milk in my body, and then we'll come back and we'll do the final 5. Huh, check that out, perfectly half. Bam! Shake test, shake test. I'm more still than I was earlier, because I'm a killer, lethal, perfectly designed. And could I take on Cookie Crisp's chip in a battle? Well, this cereal gets a 7 on my rankings, but this Wolf guy, he's actually just a total failure. If you've ever seen any of his commercials, dude loses every time. Wait, no, that's Trick cereal. I think this wolf would eat me and I would die. I could take him. I'm putting the cereal in B tier. And I'm willing to say that I would lose to Chip. I don't want to admit to it, but I think I would. So, yeah. Unfortunate loss, but I think that one's fair. I would lose to the wolf and the tiger. Who's gonna be upset about that? That's it. Cookie Crisp. He's a werewolf with cartoon level strength. I would like to say that I believe I have cartoon level strength. Would you guys be willing to call me a cartoon character? That's my goal, by the way. My goal is to be a cartoon character. Me? Going gaga. Arar could tank an anvil or a piano. I would be the guy dropping the anvil, and I would be like rubbing my hands together like... Dunk! And then I go and like harvest the rabbit to eat him. And then I wear a chef's hat and I kill the guy. Hey man, how's it going? Popping in since I just finished mowing and my mom's off at urgent care. Oh dude, I hope your mom's okay. Hope your lawn looks good. I'm fine. Just about 400 grams of sugar and I'm on my 3rd heart attack. Delightful. Okay, is it almost time for a commercial break? Do you want to just take us on a jog? I don't want to do that. I am going to go pee. I'm going to go pee, I think. I assume that this is a fine time to go pee. So I'm going to be right back. I am going to go and take a quick little pee-pee, okay? And when I get back, we've got Cocoa Puffs, Apple Jacks, Tricks, Fruity Pebbles, and Fruit Loops to finish off the gauntlet of delicious sugar overdosing. Stay tuned. I will be right back. My BRB screen's gone. There it is. I'll be back. Hello? Hello? Me? Going gaga. Oh. Okay, I got a chair. I'm not gonna sit in this chair, but I got that chair because that person made me feel like I'm standing too much. So I got a chair. I'm not gonna sit in it though. It's actually just gonna co-host with me. Ugh. You guys doing okay? Feeling good? I'm not. I'm feeling like butts, but like a nice butt. Oh, man. Chat, what's your favorite cereal? I haven't asked. What's your very favorite cereal? I don't know why I haven't asked that question. That feels like the first one you ask. Reese's Puffs. Man, it is Reese's Puffs, isn't it? Crave. There's a lot of people saying crave. You know what mine was for the longest time? There's a little of raw lore for you. My favorite cereal used to be Raisin Bran. That used to be my very favorite. Raisin Bran was my number one. I know that's kind of crazy, and I know you guys don't believe me, but it was Raisin Bran. And in the very beginning of my streaming career, I did this, had this like performance that I did where I was advertising for Raisin Bran, looking to get partnered with them, right? And my chat back then, even back then, very supportive people. And they sent in emails to the Raisin Bran headquarters. They sent in emails saying, this guy needs to be a representative of you. You guys need to sponsor him. And for the longest time, nobody heard anything back. Until one day I get a message from one of my longtime viewers with an email response from Raisin Bran. And I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, but I will say, they thought that I made 50 accounts to email them to make myself look good so that I could get a sponsorship from Raisin Bran. And they told me that it was never going to happen. And so from that day forward, I decided that I don't like Raisin Bran anymore. They said I was never going to get anywhere with this. Round 2, they can, okay, buddy, no. No, I'm over it. I'm so over it. Also, what does it mean when you say that you seem like a Raisin Bran guy? What does that mean? I know you typed that to get under my skin. Why'd you type that? You little asshole. I know what you're going for, dude. I saw that comment. Oh, dude. I'm not saying it was their loss, but I am saying that they probably thought that I was like genuinely the least important person on the planet. They saw those emails and they're like, what an idiot. What a stupid ass. We got to respond to one of them. Because you just seem kind of, like a Raisin Bran guy. I just didn't expect it to be Raisin Bran. Dude, you get out of here, all right? It's time. Let's get back on the stream. Is everybody ready to begin the show anew and finish the second half before I explode? If yes, say me, and then I'll appear. I'm like a genie. I can only appear if you rub me the right way. I think that's what Britney Spears said or something. Here we go. Here we go. It's cereal time. We're back in action live at 6. I need to stop being such a news broadcaster. It's time to finish off the final 5. Now I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what my tier list looks like. Okay, that's what it looks like. I am in a bit of a struggle. I can feel the milk in my body. My bones are getting stronger. My skin is melting off my face. And there's a film. I don't like it. The Cap'n Crunch cut me up. The Cookie Crisp patched me up with cardboard. And the sugar is in my veins. And when I was using the bathroom earlier, there were new colors coming out of me that I've never seen before. So I guess it's time to keep going. And I think the next step, Cocoa Puffs. We haven't really gone super chocolatey, I realize. And I'm a big fan of chocolate. That's kind of my vibe. I like chocolate. I'm a chocolate guy. So I'm ready to do this. Yo, Surfer Joe, thank you for 5 months, baby. You know what happens when you hit 6, right? Hey, yeah, you will. All right, let's pop this open. Cocoa Puffs, huh? I assume that this has got to be like corn, right? Yes. This is another corn cereal. The first sniff out of anything you open is the most pure. I forgot how his noses work, so I sucked it all in with my mouth, so I didn't smell anything. Yeah, it smells good. It smells chocolatey. Great chocolatey taste. Here we go. Oh! Okay, perfect. Wait, am I supposed to drink for this one with a straw? Okay. So before I begin, let's just assess the box, because you know I'm starting to find the vibe here is that we have to look at the box. You wake up in the morning, you step into the kitchen, and boom, there it is, sitting on top of the mantle, the fireplace that you have in your kitchen, and you grab it off, and you go, ah, Cocoa Puffs, yes, that's my favorite. Wonder what game I get today. Today you get to do the maze from hell. The most complex maze I've ever seen in my entire life. This would have entertained me for 45 minutes. That's a maze. You have to go through all that. This is like Bloons Tower Defense 3. It's kind of a lot. I would have been stoked. I'm not doing this one on stream because I don't want you guys to watch me fail. But I think I could do it. You know what I just noticed? We've got Chip and Trix, I think is his name, and the Cocoa Puff bird. We've got all three of them. Sunny. Sunny's his name. Hey, I know a Sunny. Sunny is the name of the bird. Cool. They like to do crossovers now. Everything's a crossover. In terms of sugar, same as all the other ones. In terms of ingredients, same as all the other ones. In terms of dyes, there are none. Not bad. Well, there's only one thing to do. Let's eat it. Because I'm going for Cocoa Puffs! I thought the bird from Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends was this bird. I thought they were the same person. They might have been, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. You have to stir this until you have chocolate milk, by the way. Don't stop until you have chocolate milk. Did anybody watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, or am I the only person that can reference that? What kind of bird is that anyway? He is a bird. It's a bird. It's a dodo? That is not a dodo. Okay, here. This is like a fucking blaziken, dude. That's not a dodo. That is like a blaziken. And his eyes are going in different directions. What the heck? What the heck? There's like a gas leak in this one. All right, let's just go for it. Cocoa Puffs, yummy, yummy in my tummy. Oh, they're not as good as I remember. However, I have a really distinct nostalgic memory of this one. How about this? One time when I was a kid, really young, I remember I snuck down from my room and I went into the kitchen to go and get myself a bowl of cereal. A lot of times when I did this, I would pass my sister on the way by, and I would see her and she would see me and we'd just kind of not say anything. But one time I got into the kitchen, and sitting at the breakfast bar was my mom eating all of the Cocoa Puffs. And I remember her being terrified that she would get mad at me for being awake at that time to eat cereal. And then I realized at that moment in my childhood, we're not that different. And I stopped feeling afraid. Aww. I think I still got yelled at. I'm pretty sure she told me to go to bed. Ah, that's pretty good. It doesn't really taste like chocolate though. You know what I mean? It doesn't really taste like chocolate. Guys, I don't think this is chocolate. It tastes like cocoa, bro. Oh yeah? Well, there's not even cocoa in this. So what are you gonna do? You gonna eat my shorts? Yeah. Okay, there is cocoa in it. I'm lying. But whatever. There's cocoa. Whatever. There's cocoa in it. It just tastes a little funny. It tastes like, kind of like iron. It still kind of tastes like iron. I think my mouth is bleeding. Whatever. Let's keep going. I gotta finish my bowl. Delicious, delicious Cocoa Puffs. I'm not going cuckoo or crazy. They're pretty good. But they're not gonna get a high score. If I do the ultimate cereal taste test, by the way, I think what I'll do is I'll put them all in like shot glasses. And I'll just have a shot of that cereal. Imagine how expensive that would be. It'd be like $7,000. Honest question, is it slightly impressive that I'm about to have 10 bowls of cereal? Just a little bit cool. I didn't even know I could do that. Like, is it respectable? No. No, it's not. But is it kind of cool? Yeah. Not really. I've eaten more sugar. Okay. I didn't know that you were a fucking ant and you were going to compete with me. I've eaten more sugar than you. That's not what I'm doing, dude. If you want to do a sugar competition, I've got a thing of sugar over there. I can just drink it. Why are people checking in a stream now? The stream's been going on for hours. Who hasn't checked in yet? Ah, I see you. I see you guys. Look at you guys. You have to check in when you get here. Look at all of you. What are you doing? Wow. I remember when I would say something like that and then one other person would go, dude, it's just me here. And now look at me. I got all you guys. That's kind of special. Oh, the chocolate milk's kind of good. Okay. I'm willing to give points back to Cocoa Puffs just for that. Get out of here, man. Ew. Ew. Cocoa Puff cereal. Great chocolatey taste with a crazy psycho bird on the front of it. I kind of miss these commercials. It wasn't that there was like a narrative, it's just that there was a crazy person trying to sell me cereal. And you know what? We need more of that. When I walk into the grocery store, I don't want the Girl Scouts to be out there going, hey sir, do you want some cookies? I want them to go, and they fall into my hands and I have to take them because that's a crazy child. We need more of that in life. We need a little more of those. So I'm willing to give this thing an 8.2. 8.2 or a A. I want to put it in A, all right? The scores don't actually really matter, do they? Whose line is it anyway? The scores don't matter. What matters is the letter. It gets an A, but could I, thank you, Comey. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? Could I take Sonny, the crazy bird, in a fight? In a fight. I mean, the simple answer is no. No, I could not. If a crazy 6-foot tall bird ran up to me and started doing its crazy bird things where it spins around like a tornado and like chocolate flies out of its brain, I'd die. I would not win. So, I mean, like I don't know. Maybe we'd like start talking on the weekends. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like we could. Well, let's call it a tie because I think like it depends on the environment. If I was like in a grocery store, I would win. Simple. But otherwise, maybe the bird wins a little bit. Who knows? I'm feeling a little worse for wear. All right. I would win or I would lose. We're going to call it a draw. Cocoa Puffs, huh? Not bad. Next up. Dude, I can't tell if I'm dying or crashing or what. Oh, God. Has any other human ever done this? Dude, I've had six bowls of cereal. I'm getting all my vitamins, though. That's pretty good. Oh. You know, I'm feeling kind of good, though. This has been kind of awesome. This is the kind of thing you wanted to do when you were a kid, but now you're an adult and, like, people shame you. I'm in the era of my life where I don't care about being shamed. I need to get up, don't I? Yeah. Let's keep going. I used to eat my Fruit Loops dry and by the handful. Dude, heavenly. First of all, hey man, how are you? I'm glad you're back online. Second of all, I'm not an alcoholic, but dry cereal is the best snack when you're drunk, ever. It's just the best, dude. I don't even know who's gonna argue with that. I've talked about my mini wheats issue when I get a little on the inebriated run, but I'm just saying, like, when you're drunk, just a big box of dry cereal, you'll feel like a great ape in nature, and you're just like eating bugs off the ground. And it feels pretty good. All right, I'm just saying. It's not. I'm not. You know, I'm just throwing it out there. I will now go test it. Goddamn right you will. I knew I could count on you. I'm rinsing out the chocolate bowl. I've had 6 bowls of cereal. Nothing can stop me. Except when all my teeth fall out of my head and they make funny little, like, boom, 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 boom sounds. Thank you, Arar Feet Enjoyer, for subbing. And thank you, Arar's Right Ball, for cheering them on. Fruit Loops. Toucan Sam. I do remember that guy. All right, they threw a curveball at me when I looked at the back of the box. This is Fruit Loops. Delicious fruit cereal. The trick, they're all the same flavor. Whatever. I will show that the back is... It's not even them. It's Toy Story. It's Toy Story 5, which is only in theaters. I'm not sponsored. Don't type ad. That's not what that is. Cut me out. Wait. Cut me out, dress me up, and stand me up. That's like me going out on a date. Fruit Loops, the Toy Story 5 edition, with a $15 movie ticket reward when you buy 3 boxes of Fruit Loops. Okay, that's not really worth it. And it doesn't get you any tickets to a movie theater, just so you know. You have to go to a partnered theater with limits and restrictions. Go to the QR code for all restrictions. They don't even tell you on the box. That's not good. All right, how much sugar do we get? Same as all the other ones. 1/4 of my daily intake. Arar, will you go out on a date with me? Gongaga? How much saturated fat's in these? Don't ask that question. Actually, like none. 5% of my daily intake. Which times 10 is 50, but whatever. How many grams of sugar? 12. 12 grams of sugar per cup. You know what? I'm doing something. I'm testing something. How much is a cup? Because, to be totally honest, I feel like I poured out about a cup every time. I want to see exactly how much a cup is. Ready for this? Whoa! 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 Wow, that's a smell. I forgot about that. Woof, that'll bring you back. Oh. What is this? What does that smell? Like, it smells like Fruit Loops, but I'm starting to think that that doesn't smell like fruit. Dude, I'm losing all of my sponsorships with cereals. Okay, let's get exactly 1 cup. Come on. Oh, sorry, I forgot the see how it wants to eject? Not what you want to do. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay. I've been doing more than a cup every time. It's fine. It's fine. Oh no. I can't eat all of these, dude. Oh, and there's cat hairs all over them. I'm gonna have to throw them away. That's fine. Life's like that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta throw stuff away. It's fine. Just take a little trash can action, and you just give it a little scoop. That's all the bottles of alcohol in the trash that you're hearing. There we go. Wasting food. Okay, for one, it's debatable whether or not we even call this food. For 2, I paid for it. You didn't. For 3, I'm doing the world a favor by not sharing it. Just let me have this. All right, now, milk. How much do you drink? I can't even name the last time I drank, dude. Okay, that's a lot of milk. Why did I do that? Why did I just make a giant bowl? Okay. So I've just made the largest bowl of cereal so far. Why would I do that? No, I just put that in the cereal. Oh, this life of mine, it's by choice and design. It's pretty cool. Let's eat the cereal. Let's get back in the hole. Fruit Loops, lots of fun colors, but none of them are different flavors. I'm really excited for Apple Jacks because there's a story about that cereal. This Fruit Loops kind of reminds me of Apple Jacks. I had a friend that used to smell like Fruit Loops. I don't really know why. It doesn't smell like fruit, whatever it is. I have no idea what that is. Like, if you gave it to a toddler, you would mess up their perception of what fruit is forever. I was that toddler. Does Maya or the fart bird like cereal? Dude, when Maya saw that I had 10 boxes of cereal, she was walking around like, She was so pumped. Because she knows I'm not going to eat it all. Dude, this is dreadful. This is the worst idea I've had. You don't get it, dude. I'm just eating cereal. I just thought of a terrible joke. My toilet's going to look like a bowl of cereal when I'm done. The worst thing about Fruit Loops comes later. What does that mean? Why would you type that? Imagine telling someone you watched a man eat cereal for 2 hours. That is not all I did. This is a performance. This is art. This is an art performance. You are watching moving theater. This is the stage. Dinner theater. Me con gaga. This one's not bad. I can't really taste anything else though. Okay. Let's just be honest about something. At a certain point, Fruit Loops starts to develop a film that is detestable. The texture is awful. The flavor is not getting me anywhere, and this has probably been the most fatiguing one to eat so far. I don't want to eat this one anymore. I might bail on this bowl of cereal. I'm so serious. This has been the worst one so far. It's not the worst cereal, it's like the worst time for this cereal. It's not bad, it's a lot to take on. It's all because your mental is off. I need to lock in, don't I? What? Does it taste the same as you remember? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, it does kind of. It tastes a little bit like I remember, yeah. It's kind of nostalgic, but I didn't want the cereal. The green ones taste the best. They're all the same flavor. I promise you they're the same exact flavor. They're not even slightly different. And you know why? You know why that's the case? Because if they were different flavors, they would brag. If Tony the Tiger is going to tell me that he saved 10 million children, then I promise you, Toucan Sam here is going to tell me that one of them is blue flavored and the other one is red flavored. It's going to happen. He's not going to just like let that one go. They're going to make sure I know about it, okay? Especially Kellogg. I hate to do this, but I can't. I cannot eat 25 gallons of Fruit Loops, dude. It's just not going to happen. Please go down the drain. I'll grind you up after stream. I promise it'll be okay. 07. Oh! Oh. Whatever, dude. Sam. How's the stomach? Perfectly great. Well, this is my first D tier cereal. I'm putting this in D. Putting this in D. They're good. They're okay. The texture, man, it got soggy fast. It started to put a film across my mouth. It felt bad. It wasn't the goodest of greats. Is it iconic? Yeah, sure. It's Fruit Loops, dude. Fruit Loops might be one of the best names a cereal's ever had. But I don't want it on my plate, okay? Now, real question. Could I take Toucan Sam? Easily. I can handle a bird. Easily. Easily. This is one of the very few mascots that I know I would be able to beat, okay? He would fly down from the heavens, right? Like, trying to take me out. And I would give him one giant swing up, but he would dodge it. But he doesn't know that I've been practicing my giant slayer, so I'd kick him in the head. And as he goes down, I grab his beak, and then I suck his brains out. And then he dies. And that's the end of Fruit Loops. Feeling pretty good about that one. For his brain. Listen, suck his brain out of his head. Suck his brain out of his head. Like, suck his brain out, okay? Like his head off of his brain, okay? I know what you're thinking. That's not what I meant when I said it, okay? I know what you thought I meant, but I'm not sucking him. I'm sucking this brain, like the organ, out of his beak. I don't care. I don't have to explain this to you. We're moving it on, okay? I said that. I say, then I suck his brains out. And every single person in the chat goes, little assholes. Well, only 3 remain. Did Toucan Sam have a good time at least? Dude, you're cut off. You're cut off. You pull your cable out. I'm not reading chat anymore. Chat's off for the rest of the stream. Well, me going gaga. You hearing what they're saying to me, dude? It's ridiculous. Okay, the next cereal that I would like to present comes with a really weirdly traumatic memory. This is a totally true story. Apple Jacks. A cereal that I have been reluctant to even look upon in a very long time. I did have this one a lot as a kid. Now, I don't know if you know this. Let me just set the tone for this cereal. They used to have awesome commercials. Here I come, I am Cinnamon. And Cinnamon, he'd be coming in and be like, ooh, and he was trying to get the cinnamon sticks, right? He's trying to cinnamon the cereal. He's a good guy. But Apple didn't want him to do it. Apple always wanted to get in there too. They ended up working together in unison. But now they've been lobotomized, and they're children, which is terrible. So they're not fun anymore. They're just kids, and they don't do anything interesting. But that's okay, because you know what? I'm not 8. And that's fine, okay? Here's the deal. Why is Apple Jacks a traumatic cereal for me? Well, once upon a time, I was hanging out with one of my friends online. It was online that this occurred. We were hanging out in a game, playing, doing what we do. A friend of mine that I had known for about 2 or 3 years, I think. Not a lifetime friend, but somebody I had known for years, okay? And I don't know how we got on the subject, but we started talking about cereals. And I wanted to get a bowl of Apple Jacks. It was in the house. I wanted to get it. I think I was probably 19 at the time. But I wanted a bowl of Apple Jacks cereal. And I remember saying to my friend, like, hey, I think I'm going to go grab a bowl of cereal, but I don't think I have any milk. I remember it very well. To which he responded, I mean, you know, I guess you could always use water, which we joked about. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go try it. I'm going to try water with cereal to see how it is. Because, to be totally honest, I didn't know the answer to that. Did I think it was going to be good? No. But I did want to know the answer. I wanted to know. A fool's errand indeed. I wanted to know what it would be like. Hold. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Milo Thatcher from the movie Atlantis, The Lost Empire? I don't even know if anybody's ever said a sentence close to that in my life. No, that's a new one. Thank you for thinking about it, though. Resuming the story now. I went downstairs, my mom was in the kitchen, and I grabbed up a box of Apple Jacks, got the bowl, poured the cereal in there, and I said, I know this is gonna seem weird, but I just wanna know what it tastes like. It's probably not gonna be good. I acknowledged that it was probably not gonna be good. So you know what I did? I popped open my box of Apple Jacks. It was brand new, just like this one. Poured it in the bowl. And then I put in some water with it. And I walked up and I sat down at my computer with my friend. And I walked into this conversation knowing what was going to happen. I said, this is not going to be good. But I said, hey, dude, I'm back. I've got the cereal here, and I put water in it, and I'm just going to see how it is. He says, okay. And you want to know what? You want to hear something like just absolutely crazy? It's fine. It is weirdly okay. I'm not joking. Even now, it's fine. I don't know why it's fine. I don't know what to say. It feels like the most vile, upsetting, disgusting, horrific thing that you've ever seen in your entire life. But in reality, it tastes about the same because there's so much sugar and there's so much flavoring that it just takes over the taste of the water. Well, you know what happened? I told the same thing to my friend. I said that to my friend. I said, it's not that bad. And you know what he did? He blocked me on every platform we had ever known each other on. He unfriended me from everything and never spoke to me again from that exact moment onward. I lost that friend in its entirety forever. That never resolved, by the way. That guy is gone. I will never get that friend back. Now, that guy actually went on to become a famous content creator and did not pay any of his editing team or his staff, and I stand by the fact that guy was a piece of shit, and I don't feel bad about it. So, I'm going to call myself the victor. Now, the real question, how is it with water instead of milk? Real talk? Do you want the real answer to this? Do you want to know the honest answer? I'm being serious. You, watching, do you want to know if water is okay in Apple Jacks? Genuinely. I'll tell you the real truth. Real talk. You can't taste it at all. You can't taste the water. So it's just like eating the cereal. You can't taste it. It's just there. It just makes it like a normal bowl of cereal. You just can't taste it. It doesn't add anything. I don't believe you. Why the fuck wouldn't you? What do you think I'm getting from this? I'm not the water company. I'm not lying to you. Go do it. It's almost free. Go eat it. It's free. You can do it. It's fine. Is it as good as with milk? Obviously not. Milk adds. Water does nothing. It's weird. The only thing I don't like about it, genuinely, is the color. It looks disgusting. I'm not sponsored by Big Water. Look, it looks gross. The milk, or the water, gets like brackish and brown. It looks gross. It's not designed to be with water, but it tastes fine. To be honest, the only downside to it, there isn't one. It tastes the same. The only upsetting part is that it's like a weird texture because it's so thin. I don't know what to tell you. I lost a friend over this because they were closed-minded and unwilling to accept things that were different than their expectations. And God damn it, that's how life is. There are a lot of things like that. And if you're unwilling to just try to have an open mind and imagine a world where you're wrong about something you've always believed in, well, too fucking bad. It's fine. Is it good? Not really. But it certainly isn't like dog shit, okay? And that is my soapbox. That's my goddamn soapbox, and I stand on it. Now imagine I'm playing a long con, and it's actually disgusting, and I'm trying to get like as many people as I can to just eat this garbage. You'll never know. Hey, you want some cereal? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Only got 2 boxes of cereal left. That's fine. I'm not going to want any food. I'm going to be okay, I think. I know you're right logically, but this is about keeping my humanity. Reject humanity. Become monkey. That doesn't taste good. Don't do that. Don't drink the water at the end. It's gross. Okay, don't drink the water at the end. Don't drink the water at the end. That's not part of the act. That part was gross. Don't do that one. Wow. Okay, don't drink it. It's gross. Hi. Yeah, I'm fine. I want you guys to know that my reputation on the internet will never recover after all of this. Oh, that's the guy that eats his Apple Jacks with water. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. But they're not going to remember my speech. They're not going to remember this moment. They're not going to remember Momo. But I will. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What, baby? What, baby? Look, oh! Yeah. All right. Bye, Momo. Oh. Huh. Must have been the wind. But anyways, guys, Apple Jacks, 5. Apple Jacks get a 5. And that puts them at a solid C. C. Solid C. With milk, they would probably have been a little better. But I don't care. But the question is really, can I take on, oh, dude, I would have to go like tag team. Can I take on both Apple and Cinnamon at the same time? I could probably snap Cinnamon in half, but Apple, I don't know. I don't know if I could do both, okay? But I could try. Oh, shit. I don't know if I could handle 2 of them at the same time. I probably could. So I'm going to say either I beat them horrifically or it's a draw. That's where I'm willing to. Is it past or present? Dude, forget the present ones. They've had a lobotomy. They're boring. The past. Past, Cinnamon, and Apple. Those 2. Hey, why not use orange juice, or did I miss that? No. You didn't miss it because I'm not doing it. Oh. All right, did you have fun being carried? She needs attention. You know how it goes. There you go. Bye-bye. We're down to the final 2 cereals. I'm down to my final 2 brain cells. I am going to now do Trix cereal, and I'm going to finish with Fruity Pebbles, because Fruity Pebbles is one of the greatest cereals of all time. What is the world's opinion on Trix cereal? To me, I don't think this one is very good, in my opinion. I think Trix cereal is one of those few that just barely survived by their awesome mascot, and did not get much more gravy in the boat, if that makes sense. It is operable, it is acceptable, but it is not delectable. Got it? I didn't need to do that last part. It's the sugar. Anytime we had this in the house, I was usually upset. Also, I think I got like the weird, like fall edition, or they're just sad now. I don't really know. Like, this is definitely the normal Trix box. It looks radioactive. It smells like Trix too. But like, if you really look, they're all desaturated now, and they're all like in brown tones. I don't know if that's because they don't do color anymore. I don't know. There's no artificial dyes in here, so maybe they just stopped. Oh yeah. Without the red 40 in there, how will I know I'm having something from an American childhood? That's just not gonna cut it. Well, let's give it a try, silly rabbit. Get ready to milk me. Here we go. Yummy. Whoa, mama. A little more. There we go. Here we go. Stir it. Pardon? Yes, what is it? Something you want to say? Chat, how many bowls of cereal could you have? I've officially stirred up the Trix cereal. I can kind of feel like my face getting tighter, and I think that's a sign that I'm about to pop like a balloon. So, let's get this done before I am tarnished. Here we go. First bite, gotta get the little sniff test. This smells kind of the way Fruit Loops smell, where it's like, that's not real cereal, if you know what I mean. What happened? What happened? That tastes like a cleaner. I'm not eating that at all. I'm not eating any more of that. No. That tastes disgusting. There's something wrong. That can't be how this is supposed to taste. Dude, it tastes like I licked like Lysol. It hit me with this awful feeling. Oh. I can't eat that. I'm not eating that. That was disgusting. Yeah, it tastes like Windex. Yeah, here's the trick. It's cleaning supplies. What happened? Yeah, they desaturated the colors so you don't notice the acid they put into it. What is this? Oh, I see. That's how they get the colors off of it. They spray it with Lysol. And that's how you get the colors to wash off. Dude, that is the worst cereal I've had in a long time. It doesn't even taste like fruit. It doesn't even taste like food. It tastes like chemicals. Get a second opinion? Yeah, okay. Oh. That can't be right. That cannot be right. Okay, well, I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Stick to what you know. That's what they say. I'm gonna be honest. This gets a 1. That's awful. That is awful. That is an awful cereal. Nothing can get me to change my mind. That gets a 1 on my scoring list. 1, which puts it in F. I don't know how you draw an F. F. I think that was like an R. Whatever. It gets an F. It was really bad, actually. Describe it to us? Dude, okay, here, watch. That is what it tastes like. It's not good. I don't know if you thought it would be yummy. It's not. It's gross. Ugh. I didn't like it. Don't say, yummy. No, dude. No, I don't even know if I'm going to use this bowl anymore. I think I'm going to get a new bowl. Oh, that was gross. Here, go down the drain. Don't even talk to my family. Don't talk to anybody I know. Don't even look at me. Go. Get down the drain. Go, get down the drain. That's right. There you go. I'm grinding them. You're getting grinded. Sorry, I always feel a little bad when I do that. Whew. Okay, well, they get an F, but I can't forget the final part of this game. How well can I take the rabbit? And the simple question has not been asked. How tall is that guy? How tall is that rabbit? Is that like a 7-foot tall rabbit? I'm pretty sure it's like 7 feet, right? I'm 7'10". Yeah, like, I don't know if I really want to fight that. His cereal is disgusting, but he's a big, tall dude. Can somebody Google how tall this guy is? Okay, how about this? I could take him if he is shorter than 5'8". If he is 5'8" or below, I can take him easily. But if he is any taller than 5'9", I don't know, because he's got like weird powers and stuff. I think he can teleport too. The power scaling for cereals are very weird, and I don't understand them. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Do you think I'm going to be like dodge rolling around fighting a cereal mascot? Whoa, okay. I'm going to throw up a rainbow. You're done. Tricks, you're out, dude. You're out. Oh. And it's music to my ears. The somber, silent sound of no boxes of cereal sitting beside me. Fruity Pebbles, the final box. That was a gauntlet. But I can happily say that I do know that this cereal is delicious. This is Fruity Pebbles, buddy. This is like the GOAT. This is the guy. Not only is Fruity Pebbles good, but they also had Cocoa Pebbles because they knew what they were doing. I don't even know how they make it. It's rice. Puffed rice, deliciously smashed, covered in sugar and red 40, and blue 1, and yellow 5, and yellow 6. What else is there to say? They have a whole fleet of children and cavemen that you would have to fight because this cereal it doesn't say it anywhere in the box, but this cereal is the Flintstones. This is the Flintstones cereal. That's them. See that? That's the Flintstones. And their whole family is on the back in this crazy little game where you try and get to the top. The Flintstones, however, are a bunch of aggressive, angry cave people, and I don't think that I could beat them. But you know what they do say? Yabba dabba doo! Oh, yeah, baby. Fruity Pebbles, I'm so ready to eat you. It's like eating confetti straight out of a piñata. Oh, yes. Yes, good. Let's do this. Milk it up. Oh, yeah. Me? Going gaga. Here we go. Fruity Pebbles, the final cereal, and the one to take home my favorite of the list. I love all these cereals. This is my favorite cereal. I'm biased. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. There's something about the way that it just turns into a fun little paper that I really like. Fruity Pebbles is the only cereal out of any cereal that I like when it gets soggy. When it gets soggy, it turns into like a sheet cake and you can eat the whole thing. I'm just saying. Here we go. Smells kind of like cardboard, but whatever. Well, it tastes different than I remember. fine. Okay. Well, maybe something's happening to me now that I've had 9 bowls of cereal and I'm on my 10th. Okay, for one, just look how fun it is. See? Flavor, good, delicious, yummy. Kind of intense. Oh, dude. Oh, I'm fine. Oh. On my show, I've eaten what you could describe as all of the products in the bottom of a trash can and putting on a pizza, and I ate it. 10 boxes of cereal has somehow felt so much worse than anything I've eaten. I ate a cake that was called the mistake instead of the cake. And yet here I am. 10 boxes of cereal down. And I made it. Really important question. Is it like eating confetti? Yes. You could have made cereal pizza. I thought of 3 comebacks, and all 3 of them sounded like goo goo gaga in my head. I think I have brain damage. Is it, can you, I just spit out like 4 pieces of cereal. Can you get brain damage from eating too much cereal? I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to stop, man. Oh. Nobody's making me do this. Nobody's making me do this. I'm done eating. I'm done eating it. I'm done eating the cereal. I finished. That's it. I'm done. That's the challenge done. It's time to rank the final box. Fruity Pebbles. Delicious. Maybe not necessarily a 10 out of 10, but absolutely an 8.82. 8.82. Go ahead and write that down in your calculator and type +3. And then remind yourself why you did that, because I don't know. Fruity Pebbles. Fantastic cereal. Highly recommend. I haven't had it since I was a kid, man. And it's good. It's delicious. I want to like get naked in it though. That's an inside thought. Anyway, could I handle the Flintstones? No. No, I could not. There's like 25 of them and they have dinosaurs. Okay? So let's just be honest. I don't think I could handle them even slightly. They have dinosaurs. They've got like giant children. They've got a club. They've got a club. I can't handle that. So I'm going to just go ahead and say that while they are an A-tier cereal, I would lose in a fight. And that's it. There it is. That's it. 10 cereals up, 10 cereals down. Let's just... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I just ate a bowl from every one of these. And how do I feel? I feel awful. I feel so bad. I feel like I have just taken all of my childhood memories and shoved them down my own throat. Do I look good? Do I look like I've flourished? Ugh. Why don't I do something that makes me feel good at the end of the stream? Oh. Now do it in reverse order. I'm going to do you in reverse order, dude. I feel horrible. Oh, dude, what happened? Yo, Lana, thanks for resubbing again for 15 months. You just hit a 3-monther at tier 1, though, so you just committed yourself to more. Hey, why does your thumbnail for this stream make you look like, are you underestimating my power? The Shaggy meme? I don't know the meme, but take a screenshot and send that to me. I want to know what you're talking about. You can't even see me behind all this cereal. Okay, chat. Okay, chat room. If you guys can convince me, I will put all of them together and I will eat them all in one big bite. You can't just do the asterisk convinces you. When I was in middle school, I played a game, a flash game online on Congregate, and I had an e-girlfriend in that game, and we were doing what people with internet connections shouldn't be doing, and I was a middle schooler, mind you, and I think she was more experienced than I was as a kid, and we were on a bed in a video game, and she said, "Are you gonna do it?" And I typed asterisk, does it? And I sent that message, and I instantly got blocked. Yeah. I didn't know what it was, but I did it. I think I can handle 10 boxes of cereal after that. A little bit of everything now. He's a doer. Home Depot helps you get things done right. You know what's gonna make you feel good after stream? A nap, a good one. Because this amount of cereal, you're gonna get a pretty good food coma. Dude, I like your positive mentality. I'm not gonna get a nap, I'm gonna get buried, probably 6 feet. Let's do this thing. Every box of cereal to wrap it all up. We're done. I am so confused. I don't know my name. I don't know your name. We're just gonna do a little teeny tiny tippy tappy of all of them. I'm just doing it. Do not type does it gone gaga. I don't want to see does it gone gaga. I don't want to see that. In fact, I didn't tell you that story so you can do your little does it. Don't do that to me. Don't type that. Don't type that to me. Do not. No, please. You gotta delete those. Get all these people out of the chat. I can't live with this. I'm crying. You can't type that. You can't. Oh, you're killing me, dude. Oh, I'm gonna die. Undoes it. Oh my God. I can't. I'm gonna throw up. I can't read this stupid chat. Okay, let's keep doing things we shouldn't do. A little bit of the Frosty Flakes, a little bit of the Crunch Berries, a little bit of a. That's enough. Oh, Cookie Crisp, Cookie Crisp. That'll do. This is gonna be the worst thing I've done all week. Huh. Thank goodness it's only Monday. Cocoa Puffs. That'll do. This looks like what children think they want. Trix cereal. This isn't the right order, but who cares? Oh, I just remembered how they taste. Whatever. Apple Jacks. Let's get whacked by Jack and Apple. That'll do. Not doing the water this time. Fruit Loops. Hey, bub. Let's do it. I'm not doing water. There's no way. Fruit Loops. Little Fruit Loop action. Spank it till you get it. That's good. And last, but certainly not least, Fruity Pebbles. And that makes the most delicious pile of unicorn shit I have ever seen in my life. Red 40 sprinkles. I'm glad you're here to support this radio. Let's just go ahead and pre-stir them. This looks like what you would feed a unicorn. This looks like if you had like a cartoon unicorn in your house, you would have to feed it this. That's the only thing it would take. There it is. Wow. Hey, that actually looks kind of cool. That doesn't look that bad. It smells like the inside of an ice cream store. Well, hey man, can you feed that kibble to your unicorn on Ark? Guess so. I've been sitting here like a villain watching the slow demise and entry into a flow state. Am I in a flow state right now? Am I like totally off my game and now I'm just in the zone and you guys can tell and I can't? Is that what's going on? I've heard it like a few times. All right, I don't know why I'm shaking up the milk like that does something. All right, let's milk this thing. Me to my content career. All right, it's over. We're done. Let's just eat this slop and die. I don't have any more golden spoons. There's so many things that I've done in my life that have gotten me to this point. Do I regret any of it? No, I really don't. This is the most fun thing ever. And while I feel like I have eaten an anthill or I've licked razor blades, while I feel like I have gone down the ultimate path of destruction, I don't regret any of it. Everybody just got commercials and I feel bad. I don't want to make them miss this. It feels so much better to be a YouTube watcher than a stream watcher. You know that? I'm going to wait out these ads. I'm going to sit here in the exact same pose. And I'm going to wait until ads are over so that they don't miss it because I care about them. To be honest with you though, this was a bad decision. This was a bad stream idea. I believe it was a recommendation in my Discord. Whoever said do a cereal ranking, you might want to go ahead and delete your message because I will be looking. And I just want to say to everybody that supported me for today's stream, thank you. As you know, I'm currently going through a big change, and I'm trying to make this my everyday. I'm trying to make this my life, my dream job, if you can call it a job. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you enjoyed it, thank you for being here. That's all I want. I had a really great conversation with a new team member of mine about how important this stuff is to me. And it just goes to show that I couldn't do any of it without you guys. You know, it might not seem like a big thing, eating a bowl of cereal, eating 10 bowls or 11 bowls of cereal. It might not seem like a big thing, but I'll be honest. It's pretty awesome for me. It's fun. It's fun. And if we can make the world just a little bit more fun, that's worth living for. Because it doesn't seem like this world wants to be fun anymore. All of the McDonald's are gray. The cereal boxes don't have games on them anymore. But that doesn't matter because we can fill up a bowl with unicorn kibble and I can throw up and make a rainbow. And that is worth fighting for. That is my legacy. I shall turn the mundane into the whimsical. That is what I shall stand for. I am now going to eat this atrocity of cereal. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. and thanks to insulin. I'll be looking for you. Here we go. I got a little bit of everything. I don't want to eat this. Whatever, here we go. Whoa, what the hell? Oh. Oh, dude. Oh. 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 It's overwhelming. This is like if you released modern day Fortnite to a kid in 1995. Oh. Like, he would definitely like it, but he'd throw up. He would throw up twice. Oh. He'd be like, who are all these characters? Oh. Oh. It's not spicy, but my nose is running. What does that even mean? Oh, is it bleeding? Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God, my nose is bleeding. What the hell? Okay. Well, I guess I'm dying. So that's the end of that one. Okay. Maybe I need to change what I do. It's not that bad. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. Okay, everybody. Woohoo! Yay! No, that's pretty bad. We're done. That's the show. I'm done doing it. I kind of regret it. I kind of don't. That's 10 cereals in one bowl. I'm going to go brush my teeth. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Not doing your asterisk does it. I'm not doing that. Me con gaga. How much of that milk have you gone through? You can't do the fucking does it con ganga. I'm not reading the chat. I got through, there's only this much left. So, that much of the gallon of milk I've had. I've had almost an entire gallon of milk. Chug it. I'm going to chug you. Better start running. Chad, if I walked up to you and I said, can you drink a full gallon of milk, could you do it? Could you do it? I bet you couldn't. But I think I could, because I think I can do anything except for saying no. And if you like the idea of me not saying no, then you're in luck. You should join my Discord and suggest your stream ideas for me to try, because I like doing them. If you have a suggestion, video or stream, go ahead and send it my way. I'll probably try it because, to be honest, and I want to be perfectly honest, I'm not really afraid of anything. I think it's too fun. I like exploring the dangers of this world and seeing what we can really do. I like trying new stuff, and I really like spending time with you. That's the whole point. I am so thankful that I get the chance to do this. Every chance that you guys give me, I will take, and I am so thankful, all right? I love you guys. I appreciate you very, very much. Even when you're being jerks and you're telling me I'm gonna die from diabetes or whatever, I don't care. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. That's the show. Now, here's the good news / bad news. The good news is there might be a very unique stream coming later this week. Here's the bad news, but it's also kind of good news. The kind of bad news is I have some friends visiting this week. They're going to be coming over later on in the week. I think sometime after Wednesday or something. They're going to be coming sometime after Wednesday. Friends. You never know who's going to show up. There's a good chance, though, that involves the stream in some entangling way. I don't really know if it will. But that also probably means that I won't be able to stream on Saturday and maybe not even on Monday. I'm going to try. There's a chance that you guys don't see me for a week. And I don't know what to say. If I didn't have to wake up tomorrow at 6 a.m. to go and fucking die at a job, I would just stream tomorrow in the afternoon and then on Wednesday. I would probably do both. But unfortunately, I'm still obligated to my job. I'm sorry. So, I hate to say this, but I hope you guys will wait for me. You know, I don't know when I'm going to be back, so I hope you don't forget about me. But that's the deal. I'm going to be gone for a little while. It seems. It seems like I will be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what we get. But that's the deal. That's the show. That's what I got. I am done now. I'm gonna find somewhere to send you guys off to because I feel like we should be more giving today. And then that'll be that. You guys and your fucking asterisks. Do you guys want to go to? Do you want to do Jaws? Let's go do Jaws. He's my best friend. I feel like that's pretty fair. Yo, Kepley, thanks for gifting a sub to Zero. That was nice of you, buddy. I got nothing else. Thanks for hanging out. If you guys like this, make sure to show up at the next one. If you want to be more involved or participate in stuff with me more directly, join my Discord. And if you just really want a bowl of cereal, if you want my advice, probably do the Captain Crunch. That's my take. Or Reese's Puffs. I don't know. Maybe I'll review those next. Love you guys. I will see you very, very soon. Let's go home. Let's get out of here. All right. Raid's up. I'm out. Love you. Bye.